Win or lose, we're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable.
One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up.
Yes!
He made it.
Yes! Reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer.
Wow.
It's good.
Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
The high school football playoffs are here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, streaming exclusively on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Level 1 of the WIAA postseason Division I action tonight. We greet you from Middleton High School, where the Cardinals, 6-3 on the season, host the 6-3 Chippewa Falls Cardinals. It's Cardinals versus Cardinals, identical regular season records in a 5-4 matchup in Division I. This is as close as it gets. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jesse Nelson, joined by the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. Dennis, we started our PrepMania regular season here in Middleton in week 1 of the regular season back in August. It's a little cooler now, but we return to Middleton to begin the postseason run, and a competitive game in store for us here tonight.
The Battle of the Birds. Here we go. We lost Sun Prairie from the Middleton and Sun Prairie East, the Cardinal battle every year. So we get one in the postseason for game 1.
Middleton and Chippewa Falls. Cardinals versus Cardinals. Big 8 versus Big Rivers. This is going to be a fun contest we're bringing your way tonight here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. For over 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and the trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or online at zimbrick.com. Honda.com. The Chippewa Falls Cardinals, the opponent for the Middleton Cardinals tonight here in Level 1 of the WIAA's postseason Division I action here this evening. And Dennis, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, what do we know about Falls making a long drive down here to Middleton to play this first postseason game?
Well, they were 4th in the 7-team Big Rivers Conference, finished 4-3. We got an outstanding program. Their head coach, Chuck Rakovich, 39th year at Chi High, as they call it, Chippewa Falls. Not too far from the cities, and up in the Eau Claire area, north of Eau Claire. So, yeah, they had a nice long road trip, and this is a team that's going to be able to run the football, I got a feeling. And their big concern is going to be worrying about Middleton's pass game, their passing attack. But Coach Rakovich's been around a long time, and really curious to see what his Cardinals can do tonight.
When you say a long time, head coach Chuck Rakovic in his 51st season overall as a head coach, his 39th at Chippewa Falls High School, a retired physical education teacher, inducted into the WFCA Hall of Fame back in 2010. Meanwhile, for the Middleton Cardinals, 6-3. Again, Verona wins the Big 8 this year, but Middleton had a pretty solid season, Dennis, including one of the best passing quarterbacks in the state in 2024 in Joey Passaglia.
Yeah, you look at what Joey's been able to do. It's been pretty phenomenal. He's 6th in yards passing and 4th in touchdown passes. He's completed 169 passes, 29 touchdowns, 2,093 yards, and only 4 interceptions. Again, the last week was the first game he didn't throw a touchdown pass. Their only touchdown in a 7-3 win over Madison West. was a 50-yard fumble return by the Badger recruit, Torrin Petaway. They scored in the first quarter, and Madison West played pretty good. I mean, we feel they got sort of screwed not getting in the playoffs. They gave Middleton all they could handle last week, and actually that's good for Middleton to have a test. You don't want to kind of cruise in and all of a sudden get punched in the mouth that first round of the playoffs. So it's nice to have maybe a playoff atmosphere that last week, and Middleton definitely had it with the Regents.
The 4-seed Middleton Cardinals hosting the 5-seed Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Coming your way on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, streaming exclusively on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Kickoff about 10 minutes away. PrepMania on ESPN Madison, brought to you in part by the GRB Academy, where they want to be part of your plan to reach your potential. Utilize the GRB Academy's 52,000-square-foot facility, 14 batting cages, and 6,000-square-foot weight room with private instruction, group training programs, travel teams. GRB Academy prides itself on providing the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your family. Visit GRB Academy for more information. The GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. As our pregame countdown continues, we now take a moment to take a look at tonight's coaching profiles, brought to you by Midwest Financial Group. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing all of the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. Head to mfgteam.com to get a start today on your financial future. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor. We begin, Dennis Semrau, with talking about Chuck Rakovich, again, in his 51st season overall as a head coach, 39th at Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, he was inducted to the Wisconsin Coaches Hall of Fame in 2010. He'll be inducted into the National High School Athletic Coaches Association Hall of Fame this year. He's also in the UW Superior Athletic Hall of Fame, where he played. And he's been awarded the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association Influence of Coaching Award. One of the great things his program does is to be a captain for this team, you have to do some kind of a community service project. And he has 16 captains this year. 16 of his seniors did. Those guys get together, and then during the week they hand them a form. And, okay, Coach, here are the 4 guys that are going to be our captains this week. And the guys tonight, one of the captains ended up with a bunch of guys going to a veteran center playing bingo with the veterans. Another one was part of a fishing group teaching kids how to fish. They got 500 poles distributed to youth in the community. They do an awful lot with their veterans service organization. And Chuck is, I think, the role model in the state for coaches of turning young men into productive men in the society. So they do a lot for their community.
Meanwhile, in our coaches profile tonight, brought to you by Midwest Financial Group, a couple of head coaches, co-head coaches for the Middleton Cardinals in Joe Poles and Tim Simon. And Dennis, Coach Poles, Coach Simon, for a couple of years have coexisted as co-head coaches, and they do a phenomenal job here with this Middleton program.
Yeah, they're both teachers. Tim Simon is a physics teacher in the school, and Poles is a statistics teacher. Actually started the program here. He's been here a long time. It's his second season as a head coach. Been part of the staff since 2009, worked in a number of different roles. He predominantly works with the offensive and defensive lines. And Tim is the defensive coordinator. He began his career in Middleton back in 1991, and back when I got started covering high schools in the area. So we've been together for a long time. He was a coach, then he stepped down for a few years, and now he's been back. And he's got a record of 131-46, and he is in the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame.
That is your coach's profile here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, and it is brought to you by Midwest Financial Group. Again, the lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing all the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Head to mfgteam.com to get a start today on your financial future. That's mfgteam.com. Dennis Semrau, let's now get a check of tonight's Zimbrick Honda keys to victory as the light show begins as the Middleton Cardinals storm out onto the field here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium for level 1 of the playoffs here at Middleton High School. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973, and their customer service is second to none. You can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. For simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. If you need new tires for a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, buy 3, get the 4th for just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Dennis, the keys to victory for the Middleton Cardinals here at home tonight.
Number 1 is to match the physical play of Chippewa Falls in the trenches. Number 2, limit their big plays, offense, special teams. The Cardinals from Chi-Hi have been phenomenal in big plays this year. And number 3, sustain drives on offense to keep the Chippewa Falls offense off the field.
And meanwhile, for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals, they make the drive down here to Middleton. They want a victory. What are their keys?
Well, number 1 is score more points than the opponent. I love it. Coach
Get out of here.
Number 1 was, yeah, Coach, okay, that makes sense. But number 2, shut the passing game down. We talked about Joey Pasagli earlier, one of the top quarterbacks in the state. And, as always, win the turnover battle. That's the biggie.
Those are your keys to victory tonight, brought to you by Zimbrick Honda. It's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The playoffs are here. Cardinals and Cardinals, Big Rivers and Big 8, Chippewa Falls and Middleton. Kickoff is next on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Level 1 of the WIAA 2024 high school football postseason. Division 1, the 5 seed, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. The 4 seed, the Middleton Cardinals. Middleton will kick it off. Chippewa Falls receiving the road Cardinals in their road white uniforms from Chippewa Falls. The Middleton Cardinals in their home red and black uniforms. Dennis, we started the regular season here in Middleton. It was a great game between the Cardinals and the Bayport Pirates. We now start the postseason. Middleton and Chippewa Falls set to square off Kickoff in the air, and we are underway. Fielded back at the 1-yard line. Return up the middle of the field, and a good one out past the 20-yard line near the 22. Dennis, leading the Chippewa Falls offense out onto the field, is their starting quarterback.
And Noah Potter has completed 59% of his passes for 1,008 yards, 9 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, also averaging about 2.1 yards a carry.
Noah Potter, senior quarterback, getting set to lead the Cardinals out onto the field here. 4-3 in conference play, 6-3 overall on the season.
Pretty explosive team. They average almost 400 yards a game, 279 yards rushing. So it could be a natural running clock. Just keep that clock moving. But a lot of big plays from this team this year.
Chippewa Falls averaging 36 points a game on the season. Middleton averaging 34 of their own. Running right side with all kinds of room up the right end of the field. There he goes. One play. Jackson Boland to the house. What a start for Chippewa Falls in the postseason. 6 points on the board.
78-yard run. And he went untouched on the sidelines.
An incredible start for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals on the road against Middleton. One play, and they have the lead 19 seconds into this game.
What I tell you about the big plays, they've scored 66, 54, 41, 35 in games this year.
A 78-yard touchdown run by the senior running back Jackson Boland puts Chippewa Falls in front. Point after attempt from Jared Erickson is through the uprights, good, and just like that, 11:41 to play in the first quarter, and Chippewa Falls has a 7-0 lead just like that. Incredible start to this playoff performance.
Well, I don't think the road trip affected them any, do you?
Well, we'll see if it affects them into the night here at Middleton High School. But on the first drive, Dennis, I think it's safe to say no, it did not. So now, if you're head coach Tim Simon and Joe Poles, what are you saying to your Middleton Cardinal crew on the sidelines after that's your experience for the first time out with your defense on the field to start the game?
You got to have a quick forget about it, move on. Don't dwell on it. If you do, you're going to make some more mistakes, and it's going to just mushroom from there. So I think you got to come back now on offense and just have a sustained drive and counterpunch.
Chippewa Falls with a 7-0 lead on the 78-yard touchdown run by Jackson Boland, and that is how this game begins at Middleton High School tonight. The Middleton Cardinals now set to receive the kickoff, working left to right as you see it with us here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. It is Erickson doing the kicking. Back to receive for Middleton is Jalen Jeffries, number 6, a running back, a senior on this squad. Erickson puts it in the air. It's kicked short, fielded up inside the 20-yard line, reversing field out to the 20, and actually dragged down for a loss back behind the 20-yard line on the return. So Middleton will now come out onto the field for the first time tonight on offense, already trailing 7-0. We're not even 30 seconds into the game. Good news is for the Middleton Cardinals, Dennis, they are led by one of the best passers at quarterback in the state in junior Joey Pasaglia.
Yeah, Pasaglia over 2,000 yards passing, 29 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Did not have a touchdown pass last week, so he'd like to make up for that here.
Pasaglia in the shotgun formation. The lone tailback to his right side is Kavion Whitelow. More on that in a moment. Pasaglia awaits the snap, and it is Whitelow getting the carry, trying to turn upfield, and he gets a couple of yards, 2, maybe 3, out to the 24-yard line. Running back, Dennis, has been an interesting spot for the Middleton Cardinals here in 2024. Their best-laid plans didn't come to fruition at the start of the season.
Yeah, they've not been able to do much with it. Their main running back had been Elijah Jackson, number 26. Only 218 yards leading this team. They've had running backs that done that in one game in the past.
Pasaglia fires left side, and it's caught using a screen out past the 30-yard line, and good for a first down for the Middleton Cardinals over on the left side of the field. That was Chase Rogers, number 16, the wide receiver, who in the games that I've called with you, Dennis, seeing Middleton in action, has been one of the go-to guys for quarterback Joey Passaglia this season. He's been a great performer for the Cardinal offense. Yeah. And it's 1st and 10 Middleton. Throw it this way for Troy Teff. Teff, using the screen on the other end of the field, dives out past the 40-yard line. Pickup of 5, maybe 6 yards. And the Middleton offense starting to cook. It's 2nd down at a medium distance, about 4 yards to go after that completion, which we've called a lot this year, from Passaglia to Teff.
Yeah, last week you said Rogers had 12 catches for 96 yards. But Teff is his go-to guy. 46 catches coming into this game and leads the team.
Awaiting the snap, here it is, and a handoff. Shake and bake in the backfield. Whitelow trying to move forward, but the Chippewa Falls defense is able to swarm on him before he's able to get past the 40-yard line. 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for Middleton, already trailing 7-0 at home. Level 1, the WIAA Division I high school football playoffs.
And Middleton not been able to run the ball much this year, only averaging 66 yards a game. That's incredible. But a lot of passes out of the backfield. Look for 20 Guerrero to be catching passes, pretty much replacing the run game.
3rd down and 3, throw it using the wide receiver screen left side and using a cut up the field. It's good for 1st down yardage. Again, that's Rogers using the awareness to find the opening and pick up the 1st down out past the 45 to the 46-yard line. Nice play for Middleton. Offense stays on the field. It's 1st down for the Cardinals. Passaglia looks to the sideline. Co-head coaches wearing their orange and green neon hats for him to receive the information from. Whitelow nowhere to go as he's brought down on the Cardinal logo at midfield at the 48-yard line of Middleton. Just a gain of 1. Sets up 2nd down and 9 for the Middleton Cardinals. 9:15 to play in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, they're going to keep trying to run the ball, but you see so far they've completed 3 passes.
So how do you mix in the run with the pass then, Dennis, if you're drawing up the offense here for Middleton?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to throw on 1st down because you can't start every drive 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9.
Over the middle of the field, and this one is incomplete, intended for Jackson Guerrero, the 5'11 junior. Couldn't haul it in traffic in Chippewa Falls territory. Now 3rd down and 8 for the Middleton Cardinals with 8:53 to go in the 1st quarter, trailing 7-0 to Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, we've talked. If Middleton wants to have any kind of a postseason run, they've got to be able to figure out some way to get that run game going. But the offensive line just is not the same as some of the lines they've had in the past where they've been almost collegiate in size.
Passaglia fires left side, has a man short of the 1st down line to gain as the Chippewa Falls defense is able to collect him. So now what will Middleton do into Chippewa Falls territory facing 4th down and 3? Line to gain is the 44. The ball is spotted at the 47. Looks like a little confusion between whether they wanted to have the offense out there or the special teams unit, and it looks like the line change indicates that they're going to punt this ball away.
Yeah, Guerrero's been their punter. Not too bad job this year.
This could be fake territory. Would you pull it out this early?
Playoffs, you got to pull out all the stops. You don't save anything now at this point.
We'll keep an eye on Guerrero here as he fields the snap, and he does, in fact, kick it away. Takes a bounce at the 20. And a fortunate Middleton roll all the way back down to the 11-yard line. Chippewa Falls comes back out on offense with 7:57 to play in the 1st quarter. 7-0. Chippewa Falls leads Middleton. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania brought to you by Pemberton Law. When life takes an unexpected turn to Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm. Pemberton's client-centered approach ensures you're treated with respect, care, and compassion. Never just another case. With offices in Madison and Baraboo, Pemberton has the experience to secure the justice and compensation you deserve. Serving clients statewide, there are no fees until you win. Trust a firm that treats you like family. Visit Pemberton Personal Injury Law at PembertonPI.com. 1st down carry for Jackson Boland, dragging defenders out past the 25-yard line. 1st down yardage on a big carry again for Boland. He's already closing in on 100 yards rushing, and we're not even 5 minutes into this game.
You're thinking, what do you do to top the first one, a 78-yarder? Well, you go 89 yards. Middleton said, no, you're not going to go 89 in this one. But still, they gave up 16 on that play.
Chippewa Falls, 4th place in the Big Rivers Conference this season. Tell you more about that in a moment after Noah Potter takes the snap under center. Boland again running right side, has blockers, tries to shake a defender, spins his way forward, down near the first down line to gain at the 37-yard line. We'll see where the officials spot him. Looks like they'll give him a 9-yard gain to the 36. 2nd down and 1 for Chippewa Falls.
Tyler Vogt with a nice TD save on that one because Boland was one step away from breaking it.
A very Muskego-like offense here for Chippewa Falls.
By the way, that does now 103 yards and 3 carries for Boland.
And Boland took it again, and he gets the first down. 6:45 to play in the first quarter. Champions of the Big Rivers Conference this year, the New Richmond squad that finished perfect 7-0 in conference play. Hudson and Rice Lake each were 5-2. Rice Lake, you may recall, the defending Division III state champions from last season. And then you had the 4th place Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Running forward is number 20. That's Drake Dakin, the senior running back, taking it this time. And Dakin out to the 45-yard line for a pickup of 7. That's what this style of offense, Dennis, can do. It may not look pretty, but suddenly you're gaining 6-7 yards at a time, and it's really impressive.
And last week it was Draken had a 62-yarder in the first quarter for a touchdown. He had 6 carries for 150 yards. Boland had 127 yards.
This time it's a pitch for Boland, running right side, trying to use the blockers. Middleton able to find him this time and stop Boland shy of the first down line to gain. 3rd down and short as we cross the midway point here in the first quarter. Middleton trailing 7-0, trying to get the ball back on defense. Chippewa Falls trying to keep its foot on the gas. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Special thanks to our video producer, Pablo Iglesias, joining us in the booth here tonight. Under center, here's the pitch. Boland running right side, lowers the shoulder. First down yardage, yes, sir. Shy of midfield, but good for the first down, extending the drive for Chippewa Falls.
Well, you have a quarterback, Potter, averaged or threw 113 passes this year, so you do the math on that one. That's barely into the teens per game. So they love the run game so far, 7 rushes straight to open the game.
Noah Potter, the senior, takes the snap. This time it's going to be a carry running left side through a couple of would-be tacklers and into Middleton territory. Down inside the 45-yard line is Sam Hebert, the wide receiver wearing number 5 in the road white uniforms. He is a senior and another big part of this Chippewa Falls offense. Another pickup of 8 yards on the first play of this series. 2nd down, and I guess they're going to call it 3, so we'll say it's a 7-yard gain. They faked the double handoff there. It ended up just being Boland on the carry, lowering the shoulder forward. He did not get the first down, stopped at the 43-yard line. 3rd down and 2 upcoming for Chippewa Falls. They need to get to the 41 to extend the drive. Already leading 7-0, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals on the road here in Level 1 of the WIAA playoffs. Boland takes the snap running right. Middleton defense tries to get him, and they do, back behind the 45-yard line. Great stop by Harrison Armstrong. The senior defensive back was able to track down Boland for a loss, and the punting unit comes out for Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, that's his first tackle for loss on the season, actually. And it was good for 2 on the play.
4th down and 4, and Chippewa Falls will kick it away. Standing at the 45-yard line, kick is in the air, and it will drop. Let it roll inside the 10-yard line. Going to be downed by the Cardinals back near the 8 with 3:26 to play in the first quarter here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, streaming exclusively on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Coming up after the game, we will award the Pizza Hut player of the game. Pizza Hut's wings, the best thing to happen to pizza night since pizza. Introducing Pizza Hut's new Big Boneless Wing Bundle for only $15.99. Enjoy 16 crispy boneless wings in 2 different flavors, 2 dipping sauces, and a double order of fries. The wings are sauced and tossed to perfection and available in 9 flavors. The perfect bundle for game days, family night, or any tailgate party. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com. First down, Troy Teff on the receiving end of that pass from Joey Pasagli out near the 10-yard line. Little breathing room for Middleton into the pickup of 2. Sets up second down. Actually, they'll say 3. Second down and 7 for the Cardinals on their second offensive series of the night.
That was a great punt, by the way, by Clary. 9 of his 18 punts have been down inside the 20 this year, including that one.
Solid punting. I hope Iowa is watching. Teff hauls it in. No, they're going to say incomplete. Pasaglia threw that one just a step in front of Troy Teff on the intended end there. So third down and 7, just like that. Middleton facing a third and long. Dennis, almost as easily as Chippewa Falls was facing third and short or second and short, Middleton is now facing third and long.
The defense so far has done a great job out here for Chippewa Falls. Middleton just can't seem to get much going here.
Interesting contrasting styles in tonight's game, and a great defensive stop by the Chippewa Falls Cardinals down on this end. It looks like a player may be down. Jalen Smith, the junior defensive back for Chippewa Falls, did an outstanding job in open room to bring down the receiver, and it looks like we are going to have a medical timeout here with 3:05 to play in the first quarter. So an injury timeout. We will step aside while they tend to the player on the field. 3:05 to play in quarter number 1. 7-0. Chippewa Falls leads Middleton on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
The GRB Rays have established themselves as one of the top baseball programs in the Midwest and the country. GRB Academy offers training programs for players of all ages and skill levels. Learn from some of the best baseball coaches in the area and find the program that fits your training goals and your schedule. Spots are filling up fast, so visit grbacademy.com to sign up now. That's grbacademy.com. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
No more waiting to see a general surgeon. Stoughton Health has you covered. We accept over 160 insurances, including Anthem Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, Dean Health Plan, Humana, and Quartz. Enjoy easy access at Stoughton Health, where most general surgery appointments are available within a week. When it comes to your procedure, trust board-certified general surgeon Dr. Aaron Schwab. At Stoughton Health, we are proud to provide you with exceptional, personalized service. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that cover a full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm is dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how Midwest Financial Group can help set your future up for success. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Tax planning and fixed insurances are separate from and not offered through Commonwealth.
The biggest games.
A perfect season complete. The Wanakee Warriors are your state champions in Division II.
The most compelling stories.
50 years for Title IX. That's incredible. And this is the 50th anniversary.
The area's best high school sports.
Out of the injury timeout, Gus Carlson, number 81, the injured Middleton Cardinal player, being tended to on the field. It does appear that he was able to walk off with very little assistance from some of the athletic support staff here from Middleton. So tense moment here for the fans as we all watch, but everyone hoping that Gus Carlson's going to be okay as he is helped off the field, and we get back to action here at Middleton High School on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. After all that, it is 4th down and 5 for the Cardinals, punting away, nearly blocked. But Chippewa Falls is going to end up, well, wait a minute, a flag is down, so there may have been some contact on the punter there. As it stands, Chippewa Falls is going to start its next drive in Middleton territory, but with 5 yards to go on 4th and 5, this could be a very significant flag thrown back near the end zone where that punt was kicked. If it, I honestly think, Dennis, even if this is a 5-yard penalty that doesn't quite give Middleton the first down, I would consider going for it on 4th and very short to try and establish some momentum in a first quarter that Chippewa Falls is very much controlled.
Yeah, most coaches are too conservative, though. They don't play enough Madden football.
Maybe they should. All right, so let's see. The officials are conferring with one another. Let's see what the call is. Running into the kicker on Chippewa Falls, and it does give Middleton a first down. So, a big development here on special teams with 2:49 to go in the first quarter on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Level 1 of the playoffs, Chippewa Falls with a 7-0 lead, but on 4th down and 5 on a punt that would have set up Chippewa Falls starting near the 40-yard line of Middleton. Instead, the Middleton Cardinals offense comes back out onto the field, and they resume their drive with 2:49 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, let's mark off the penalty here, folks. They were starting on the 13.
Joey Pasaglia in the offense, very excited to get back out onto the field and get this thing going. So Pasaglia will lead the Cardinals again, second in the state in passing touchdowns in the 2024 regular season with 29 over the 9 games played. Outstanding season for the junior Joey Pasaglia. Here he wants to throw left side. Using the bubble screen out there, it is caught and spun down. Rogers out past the numbers near the 25-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards for Middleton on first down.
And Rogers has become his safety valve guy. When Teff, that's always the second option.
Teff's the big play guy. Rogers is the safety valve, no doubt. Here's Pasaglia to throw again, middle of the field. And speaking of which, there's Teff. Tries to reverse field. Gets around the edge and stiff arms a defender as he goes out of bounds past the 35. Troy Teff, first down Middleton. Had a feeling this would be a pretty competitive game here tonight, Dennis. That's why we're here for this 5 versus 4 matchup in level 1 of the playoffs. The contrasting styles, two teams that may have expected a little bit more when they began these regular seasons, but are on a mission in the postseason. This is turning out to be a good one here so far early on. First down Middleton with 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Handoff. Whitelow. No, instead it's Pasaglia keeping it. Shakes one defender, and he's able to get out past the 40 for a gain of about 5 yards. You don't see him do that too often, but Joey Pasaglia with the legs able to pick up 5 yards.
No, coming to this game, he had 62 rushing attempts, -2, which tells you how many times he's been sacked.
Well, that's good.
Season.
He's net positive now. That's
yes.
good for Joey Pasaglia.
All those sacks he's got, he's taken this year, too.
Second down and 3, officially a gain of 7 on the keeper for Pasaglia. This time a more traditional run with Kavion Whitelow. He is dropped shy of the first down line to gain at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 1 upcoming for Middleton with 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter, trailing 7-0.
We talk about the running game, Middleton not being able to establish it. In a long time I've been doing this. This is one of the best wide receiving courts Middleton's ever had. Not just catching the ball. You talk to Joe Poles and he says blocking. This is the best blocking one he's had in his tenure here.
Well, I remember when you and I were here in week 1, and we said this could be one of the best receiving corps in the entire state in 2024. I think they've lived up to the hype. Whitelow nowhere to go on 3rd and short. They run it, but 2 defenders for Chippewa Falls waiting to bring down Kavion Whitelow, shy of the first down line to gain. Dennis, you said the Middleton coaches are conservative, and instead of going for it on 4th and a long 1, it looks like the Cardinals are set to punt it away.
Yes, that was the stonewall right there. Looked like they had a chance for a first down, but pretty much took care of that.
So instead of going for it, it will be a punt for Guerrero and the Middleton special teams unit. Lands at the 30, rolls inside the 25, and it'll be down back near the 21-yard line. 16 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Chippewa Falls. If you're just joining us here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, Level 1 of the postseason, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau. The first offensive play of the game, Jackson Bolin, the senior running back for Chippewa Falls, took it to the house, 78 yards. That your lone score in the first 11 minutes and 44 seconds of this postseason contest. Chippewa Falls now out for its 3rd offensive series of the night. Noah Potter under center, and a team that loves to run the football. There's the snap. This time it's a handoff for number 5, Sam Hebert, and the Middleton defense reads it. Nothing doing for Hebert. Great stop by Caden Young, the senior linebacker, to disrupt the Chippewa Falls rushing attack. First quarter runs out, 12 minutes in the books. Chippewa Falls, with one big run, has a 7-0 lead over Middleton after 12. Second quarter coming up after this on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that cover a full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm is dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how Midwest Financial Group can help set your future up for success. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Tax planning and fixed insurances are separate from and not offered through Commonwealth.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau. First quarter in the books, 7-0. The Chippewa Falls Cardinals lead the Middleton Cardinals. Winner likely gets the Wanakee Warriors, the number 1 seed in this bracket. Next week, we'll take a more in-depth look at the bracket coming up at halftime of tonight's game, as well as hear from tonight's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. Meanwhile, Chippewa Falls facing 2nd down and 10 to begin the second quarter, backed up at their own 22-yard line. Potter to throw for the first time tonight, takes a shot for Boland with a one-hand catch near midfield. This guy does everything. Jackson Boland, this time in the air, with a big first down catch for Chippewa Falls into Middleton territory.
Well, he had 7 carries, 115 yards rushing in the first quarter. What does he do on the first play of the second quarter? Wow, incredible. 33 yards on that completion.
Jackson Boland starting both quarters strong in this postseason contest. First down, Chippewa Falls under center. Potter hands it off, running forward with a little bit of room. Drake Dakin is able to muscle forward inside the 40-yard line. Close to first down yardage. In fact, they're going to give him all the way up to the 37-yard line. Line to gain is the 35, facing 2nd down and 2, Chippewa Falls.
Middleton would kill for one of these running backs that they have. They got a plethora. I mean, 4 or 5 guys that can beat you on this team, and they got to wait their turn. We haven't even seen LeMay yet.
2nd and 2. And a flag. Looks like a false start that'll go against Chippewa Falls. Oh no, Middleton jumped. I stand corrected. Middleton jumped off sides, and they call it as a dead ball flag before the snap. So first down, Chippewa Falls for the infraction for the Middleton defense up front. And you don't want to give Chippewa Falls any free advantages if you're Middleton tonight, Dennis. That's certainly one thing that is, no, you don't even have to say that's one of the Zimbrick Honda keys to victory tonight. That's certainly top of mind for head coaches Tim Simon and Joe Poles. 1st and 10, Chippewa Falls, 10:46 to go in the second quarter. Here's the snap, handoff. Looking for running room. Jackson LeMay brought down before he could get outside the numbers, shy of the 30-yard line. Gain of just 1, maybe 2, depending on the spot. Actually, no, they're going to say he lost 1 yard. I guess my perception of that was a little skewed. So 2nd down and 11 for Chippewa Falls after the loss of 1 for Jackson LeMay, the senior.
See how loaded they are. He is their leading rusher coming in with 774 yards. That's his first carry of the game. We're in the second quarter.
Hadn't even called his name yet. Here's Dakin. And again, Middleton all over it. Dakin stopped for a minimal gain, just back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. And now it's always interesting when you see a team that runs the wing tee like this, Dennis, how they handle 3rd down and long situations. You don't like to get out of your comfort zone. Let's see what Chippewa Falls decides to do, especially in this area of the field where it's potential 4-down territory.
They got some pretty good athletes. So in Abear and Smith at receiver, and then of course you got Bolin. We saw what he did on that first catch of the quarter.
9:35 to go in the second quarter. 7-0 Chippewa Falls leads Middleton. 3rd down and 10 for the Chi-Hi Cardinals. Shotgun formation. This is not what their offense has looked like so far tonight, and another flag comes flying. This time, they're going to get Chippewa Falls, back them up 5 yards, now facing 3rd down and 15. And Dennis, you have to wonder if that changes the strategy at all, if they're hoping to make this 4-down territory, and what the play call would be on 3rd down and 10 versus 3rd and 15.
Well, that puts you in like 54-yard range for a field goal, which is outside of Erickson's range, their kicker. So I think this is 4-down territory.
We will see what Chippewa Falls draws up with 9:20 to go here in the first half. 7-0 Chippewa Falls on top. Level 1, the WIAA playoffs. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Ball in the right hash. 4 receivers set, 2 to each side. And a lot of confusion for Chippewa Falls. And they're going to call timeout and talk it over. Head coach Chuck Rakovich comes scolding in from the far sideline saying, this was not good. Let's talk this one over. So a timeout for Chippewa Falls. 3rd and 15, 9:20 to play here in quarter number 2. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau bringing you the action tonight from Otto Breitenbach Field, Middleton High School. Level 1, 5-seed Chippewa Falls, 4-seed Middleton, both teams 6-3 in the regular season. PrepMania brought to you in part by Daniels Construction, a proud employee and family-owned business serving South Central Wisconsin for 71 years. Join an award-winning, self-performing contractor committed to quality and excellence in every project. They offer multi-trade career opportunities with on-the-job paid training and career growth opportunities. Whether you're looking to start a new project or a new career, Daniels Construction is building better futures, people, and communities. Visit danielsco.com to learn more. Out of the timeout, Chippewa Falls, shotgun formation on 3rd and 15. Potter to throw, goes right side, finds Boland up the sideline, into the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewa Falls. Second of the night for Jackson Boland. 1 on the ground, this time in the air. And the Cardinals have a 13-0 lead on the road in the postseason.
By the way, Boland was on the 800 relay team that was second at state last year, so we know about his speed. The 4x4 relay for Chippewa Falls actually is the state champ, so this team's got speed to burn on the edges. And right now, they got Middleton got burned.
Point after is through the uprights and good. Jackson Bolin with a receiving touchdown. 14-0. Chippewa Falls leads Middleton with 9 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the second quarter. Back in 30 seconds on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. And it's starting to get to be crunch time for the Middleton Cardinals, facing a 14-0 deficit at home here in Level 1 of the postseason to the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Jackson Bolin on the receiving end of a big touchdown pass, his second score of the night. He opened up the game tonight with a 78-yard touchdown run. This time he finds some success through the air. 14-0. Chi High leads Middleton. Kicking off left to right is Erickson for Chippewa Falls. Dennis Semrau will give us a scoring drive recap here in just a moment. Ball fielded at the 10-yard line on the return for Middleton. Coming back across the middle of the field to the 15. Break the tackle. That's a pretty nice return for number 26, Elijah Jackson, the junior running back. Jackson out near the 30 gives Middleton good starting field position for one of the best offenses in the state. Dennis, the scoring drive.
Oh, okay. The first one was one play, 78 yards.
That was an easy one. I could have done that one.
This one was 6 plays, 78 yards, 3:04 time of the drive. 37-yard touchdown pass from Noah Potter to Jackson Bolin, who is heading toward 200 yards of total offense in the first half.
Incredible first half performance for Jackson Bolin of Chippewa Falls. Does Middleton have a response? 5 wide to start. Pasaglia throws right. Teff complete. First down, up the right sideline and out of bounds near midfield. That is the Middleton offense in action. Pasaglia, Teff, first down, and here come the Cardinals.
That's, might say it's about time, but great connection there.
Ball spotted shy of midfield at the 47-yard line. Same offensive set. Now the man in motion comes right to left. Here's the snap. Pasaglia will throw it. That is Jackson with running room. Jackson cuts upfield. First down in Chippewa Falls territory near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back big plays for the Middleton offense. Elijah Jackson picks up the first down for Middleton. He is a running back listed on the roster, was in the slot like a receiver on that formation, but he gets a first down and a big one for Middleton on the move. Quickly to the line of scrimmage. Pasaglia wants to throw. Steps up, take it himself. Pasaglia running near the first down line to gain at the 25-yard line. I think they might mark him just shy on the far sideline. Yes. They're going to say he needed the 25, and they're going to give him the 25.5. 9-yard gain for Pasaglia as the Chippewa Falls defense was expecting a pass downfield. They left a lot of running room, and Pasaglia took advantage.
Last time I talked to Coach Poles and Teff after the game, both of them said how much Pasaglia's improved game by game. That time picking up and running for for first down.
Pasaglia, middle of the field, it's into the air, and it's intercepted by Chippewa Falls. Pasaglia gets in the way of a potential return. Chippewa Falls senior Brett Christa, the linebacker, has it, and the first turnover of the game for the Cardinals. 7:52 to go in the second quarter, and any momentum Middleton had been gathering suddenly comes to an end on Brett Christa's interception.
3 great plays, 2 passes and a run for Middleton, and then the mistake. And that's only the 5th interception that he's thrown this year.
Just the 5th pick, as Dennis mentioned, for Middleton quarterback Joey Pasaglia, and just when the Middleton offense was finding all kinds of momentum and success, a batted ball into the air results in an interception favoring Chippewa Falls. The wing T offense comes back out on first down, and now Chippewa Falls with Jackson LeMay with nowhere to run, with several Middleton defenders, including big number 99, Quan Burks, able to haul down Jackson LeMay for just a gain of 1 yard, setting up 2nd down and 9. Chippewa Falls, Dennis, I think, smells blood in the water now. If they can go up 21-0 on this drive, Middleton would have a heck of a time trying to complete that comeback against this team that loves to run the clock in the second half.
Middleton needs a stop and a score because they get the ball to start the second half, so they can change momentum pretty quickly. But you got to be able to stop the flood here.
That's the man of the night, Bolin, brought down near the sideline up the left side of the field, near midfield. 3rd down and about 6 yards yet to go for Chippewa Falls with 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. 14-0, Chippewa Falls leads Middleton.
I like what Chahai's been able to do on offense. They mix things up a little bit there. But just when you think you got that run game stopped, they're going to put it in the air.
This time they will run again, but Middleton was waiting for it. Only a gain of about 1 yard. Bolin nowhere to go. 4th down and 5, and Chippewa Falls won't even think about it. The punting unit comes out. So that's a great stop, Dennis, for the Middleton defense when Chippewa Falls, like we said, had a chance to really pounce and take control entirely of this game. Middleton's going to get the ball back for their offense that had been building some momentum on the previous drive before the turnover.
And this is a good call by the coach here. Don't want Middleton flipping the field. They were starting to on the last one. And here you're going to get another one inside. That's the 10th punt inside the 20. It's been down for Clary this year. 10 out of 19. That's a pretty good percentage.
Somewhere I know Brad Nortman of Kyle Bruston Nortman is smiling as you give so much credit to the punting game for Chippewa Falls. 6:02 to play in the first half. The midway point of the second quarter. 14-0. Chippewa Falls leads on the road at Middleton. Level 1 of the postseason here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Division I high school football action. A lot of great games going on all around the state tonight. We'll take a check of what some of our other favorites are coming up at halftime, as well as hearing from this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. First down pass for Pasaglia, incomplete, intended for Rogers up the left sideline. 2nd and 10 now for the Middleton Cardinals. And that was a little more disrupted than the previous offensive series had been.
Yeah, you're starting to get far enough behind here that they're not going to be able to run the ball much. They're going to have to try to move it through the air, short passes, and like we saw in that last one, what happens, you get picks.
5 receivers available. Now man in motion is Jackson, and he's actually going to get the carry here. Again, he is a running back lining up as a slot receiver. Jackson forward out past the 20-yard line. Nice gain of about 5-6 yards there for Middleton. Sets up a manageable 3rd down.
Good to see him running the ball. Against West, he was injured, and it was a game-time decision. We didn't see much of him early, but we have more here in the second quarter.
3rd down and 3 for Middleton. Line to gain is the 26-yard line. Ball spotted at the 23. Pasaglia fake the handoff, takes a shot, has Rogers in stride, and there he goes to the house. Middleton on the board.
77 yards.
Chase Rogers goes the distance. Middleton strikes back with 5:13 to go in the second quarter. The big play Middleton had been looking for, there it is.
We talked about get a stop, get a score, get into halftime, you get the ball to start the second half. This could be a tie game. So momentum definitely switched with that big play. Rogers, we saw against Madison Memorial, they scored at the end of the first half. They went 3 plays, 78 yards in like 40 seconds. He was the big catalyst of that one. And here he is pumping him up again.
How about that play call, Dennis, on 3rd down and short? They go play action and take a shot. Pasaglia delivers a strike to his guy Chase Rogers downfield one-on-one, and he's able to out-sprint the defender all the way to the end zone.
He's an all-conference outfielder. You know he's going to catch the ball, right? You reel it in.
Point after attempt is through the uprights and good for Middleton. That was Drew Cooney, who doubles as the tight end, kicking it through. 14-7, we have ourselves a game here in Level 1 of the WIAA playoffs. Middleton with a 77-yard touchdown pass. Joey Pasaglia to Chase Rogers. They cut the deficit in half near the midpoint of the second quarter. Impressive moment for the Middleton offense out on the field. They needed to seize some type of momentum. You were worried about what was trending after the interception, and Middleton is able to take advantage and put points on the board. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. For every stage of life, UW Credit Union is here for every you, proudly serving Wisconsin for over 90 years. Pop in or hop online at uwcu.org to join. UW Credit Union, proud to support all the area's student-athletes. Make sure to listen every week to hear the UW Credit Union Student-Athlete of the Week. And follow ESPN Madison on our social media platforms to hear more from each week's student-athlete as well. 14-7, Chippewa Falls leads Middleton. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau. Special thanks to our video producer, Pablo Iglesias, joining us on site at Otto Breitenbach Stadium at Middleton High School, where the Cardinals and Cardinals are squaring off here in Level 1 of the postseason. The Chippewa Falls Cardinals of the Big Rivers Conference, the Middleton Cardinals of the Big 8 Conference. Kickoff fielded, and the return coming up the left side with room to run out past the 30, 35, and to the 40 before being pushed out of bounds. A great return for Chippewa Falls with solid starting field position with 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Dennis, it feels like there's a lot of life that's come aboard all of a sudden here in Otto Breitenbach Stadium after that big score.
Well, that's what a three-play 89-yard drive, or 84-yard drive, 49 seconds is all it took on that one. But, beautiful play by Rogers, and he and Pasaglia have had a great duel.
So now another shotgun formation here for Chippewa Falls. They run primarily that wing T offense, but they go into the shotgun formation. And on first down, a handoff and a carry for a yard, maybe two, shy of the 45-yard line. That was LeMay on the carry, and he is hobbling off onto the sideline. That's not good for Chippewa Falls. Number 1, Jackson LeMay, the running back, kind of putting all of his weight on one leg, getting over to the sideline. And we'll see if he's able to walk this off or if that's something to keep an eye on if he's able to get back in the game here soon. Things are definitely not going right for Chippewa Falls right now with 4:30 to go in the second quarter. 2nd and 6, another shotgun set. Here's the snap, the handoff, and not a lot of running room. Maybe a yard to the 45-yard line. That was
Torrin Petaway on that one.
Torrin Petaway, the Wisconsin commit, on the tackle. We haven't called his name much yet tonight, Dennis, but Torrin Petaway will be a Wisconsin Badger, a committed player for next season. He has been outstanding for Middleton in his career.
Yeah, he missed the first 2 games with an injury, but 31 tackles, 9 for tackles for loss and a sack. And he had a fumble return for a touchdown last week against West.
Potter throws left side, caught for a first down, getting out of bounds, and Chippewa Falls extends the drive. Jalen Smith called his name on defense earlier tonight. He is a defensive back and a wide receiver, hauling in a big catch and a first down for Chippewa Falls with 3:51 to go in the first half.
Yeah, just when it looks like they're struggling and Middleton's taking over. Big play there, converting on 3rd down.
Now back to the wing T under center. The pitch running left side. Haybear. Flag comes down late. Haybear picks up a couple of yards to the 45-yard line, but let's check the flag. Holding or the field, Dennis?
Well, that had distance on that flag. He threw that one and went a long way. So I got a feeling that's a holding penalty.
Let's go ahead and check what the officials are going to announce for everyone here. 3:45 to go in the second quarter, 14-7. We've got a good one between Middleton and Chippewa Falls here in Level 1 of the postseason. We'll officially announce, by the way, our plans for Levels 2 and 3 of the postseason on Monday of this week on the ESPN Madison social media platform. So stay tuned. I know many of you curious where we will end up for Levels 2, 3, and beyond as we carry all the way to all 7 state championship games at Camp Randall Stadium, heard on 100.5 ESPN. ESPN Madison YouTube channel back again next week, streaming exclusively Level 2 of the playoffs. It was, in fact, Dennis,
a holding penalty.
Holding near the field.
1st and 20 in the 43 now for the Chippewa Cardinals.
First down, here's the snap. Potter to throw, steps up in the pocket, fires middle of the field. It's intercepted at the 40-yard line. Middleton has it coming back the other direction, and with blockers in front into Chi-High territory, that is Harrison Armstrong, the senior. Middleton seizes momentum. They get the ball back with great starting field position, forcing the first turnover of Chippewa Falls tonight. It's the senior Armstrong coming up with the big play.
One of the keys to the game for Chi-High was win the turnover battle. Well, it's now even, 1 interception apiece.
3:10 to play in the second quarter, and suddenly Middleton has a chance to go and tie this game before halftime.
26 yards on the return for Armstrong, too. Very good on that one.
5 wide to start the drive. Pasaglia throws. Jackson came from the slot position out of the backfield. Jackson spins his way forward. That was a great play by Jackson. Great athleticism on display. And he gets inside the 30-yard line, shy of the first down line to gain, but a nice pickup on first down for the Middleton Cardinals. Clock running under 3 minutes to go before halftime. Middleton, Chippewa Falls. Middleton, by the way, with all 3 timeouts remaining. Chippewa Falls with 2. 2:40 and counting. Again, 5 wide. Pasaglia takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, looking downfield, has a man open. He's got Rogers, throws it for him in the corner of the end zone, underthrown, incomplete. Oh, Pasaglia was trying to scramble outside of the pocket. If he had seen Rogers a tick earlier, he was wide open running up the left sideline. Defender was able to come back and get in the way. The pass a bit underthrown. Middleton misses a scoring opportunity.
Yeah, they say a game of inches, and it was inches on that one.
2:27 to play as the clock stops here in the second quarter. Chippewa Falls on top by a touchdown. Middleton driving inside the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 2 for the Cardinals. Pasaglia takes the snap, scrambling, avoids pressure. Now he's going to take off. Moving forward, slides for first down yardage and a flag as the defender lowered the shoulder into the sliding quarterback. That is a tough spot for Owen Heidegger to be for Chippewa Falls, the junior defensive back. He was in no man's land, unsure if Pasaglia, who hadn't slid on a couple of scrambles earlier tonight, if he was going to slide forward or if he was going to lower his shoulder and initiate contact. And they do, in fact, say that he hit the sliding quarterback.
You got to make a move, and sometimes, again, inches. If he hesitates just a little bit, sees the slide, he might be able to avoid him, but he was going in there full force and no way you could stop.
So the personal foul penalty is enforced 15 yards from the end of the play. Actually, another opportunity for Middleton momentum.
Yeah, this would be half the distance to the goal.
Thank you for the correction there, Dennis.
Yes.
Half the distance. So up to the 12-yard line is where they spot it now.
Yeah, he picked up the first down. It was a good 4-yard run there from Pasaglia, and then he gets another 12 on the penalty.
Pasaglia looking for the direction from his co-head coaches on the sideline. 1st down and 10 for Middleton. Pasaglia takes the snap, steps up, now backs up. A lot of time. Pasaglia looks downfield, avoids pressure, stays on his feet. Pasaglia hit from behind, balls out. Did Chippewa Falls get it? No, they're going to say that Pasaglia was down before the ball came out, and now another flag comes out at the end of the play.
What dance moves that he showed there. That was incredible.
And now we've got an injured Chippewa Falls defender back where Pasaglia was able to scramble out of the pressure. Braden Hagman, the senior, is slow to get up. He not so nimbly works his way back toward the Chippewa Falls defensive end of the field. Let's check what the flag is here. There were a few extracurriculars as Pasaglia was going down. Thought the ball may have been out for a fumble. The officials ruling that he was down, Pasaglia, and then the flag came out well after the play had concluded, so I don't know if that means that there was a Chippewa Falls player who may have said something he shouldn't have to one of the officials about the call. Yeah, that's as good a guess as any with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called against Chippewa Falls. So sure enough, with 1:37, couple of flags in a row continue the groove for Middleton.
Never retaliate. The person who retaliates is the one that gets caught. And I think that's what happened at Chippewa Falls. Yeah. Guys protecting their quarterback when he went down and got hit.
So, and again, I'm not sure. You actually watching on YouTube with us might be able to go back and check the replay if you tap the left side of your phone or scroll back if you're watching on the traditional desktop. You may be able to see better than we did if there were any extracurriculars after the play or if that may have just been a frustrated vocal performance by one of the Chippewa Falls defenders when the official ruled that Passaglia was down. Nonetheless, here's Whitelow on the carry, lowers the shoulder, shy of the goal line. Clock continues to run. No, actually, the clock is not running on the Middleton scoreboard here. That seems to be an issue. I don't know if anyone's noticed it yet. A couple of the co-head coaches have. Yeah, now play has been stopped while we wait for the clock to run, so that's going to be an issue. Now it's running. Minute 25 as it continues, and now, what is this? A flag is down. Did they just called something on Middleton. Was it delay of game? But they were waiting, I thought, for the clock to run. That is a bizarre sequence. The official who was behind the Middleton huddle threw the flag down, made an indication, backed him up. All kinds of confusion here, and now a timeout is going to be called from the Middleton sideline, and that's probably a good thing for all of us, all things considered. By the way, it was Colin Clary, the junior linebacker for Chippewa Falls, who was called for the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So it was Clary who was called for. It might have been a little chirpy after the play had concluded. Timeout, everybody, with a minute 25 to go here in the first half. 14-7, Chippewa Falls leads Middleton on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Jesse Nelson, the Dean Dennis Semrau. Again, coming up at halftime, we'll hear from this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, as well as take a look at some of the other great matchups for Madison area teams squaring off in Level 1 of the postseason tonight at all the different divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, even all the way down to 7. We've got action from around the state that we can't wait to see how it all unfolds here in Level 1 of the postseason on this Friday night. And then we will look forward to bringing you another game next week, Level 2 of the postseason, likely in Division 1 is what I'll say as a teaser for our official announcement on our social media platforms coming on Monday. Out of the timeout, 3rd down and 6 for Middleton. They can pick up a first down without getting a touchdown. It is not 3rd and goal. It's 3rd and 6 at the 7-yard line. Passaglia in a shotgun formation. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Passaglia fakes the give. Steps up in the pocket. Passaglia wants to throw. Has a man wide open. Touchdown, Middleton. Cue the light show. Cardinals a point after away from tying this postseason game.
They hit the lights. I could not see the number.
I think that may have been Cooney, the tight end, who's going to be doing the point after responsibilities here over on the right side of the field.
That would make sense.
Cooney was wide open in the right corner. Passaglia scrambled, kept the play moving, and he's able to haul in the touchdown pass. And now, kicking the point after, well, if this drive wasn't appropriately ending with a flag, I don't know what would. Minute 17 to go until halftime. Chippewa Falls, it felt like, was in total control near the mid-stage of this second quarter. But Middleton has fought back valiantly to be a point after away from tying the game. And yes, we can confirm, Dennis, that it was Cooney who had the touchdown catch, but he misses the point after attempt. So after the flag, that's costly. Middleton misses the point after attempt. It's no good. Chippewa Falls maintains a 1-point lead, 14-13, with a minute 17 to go until halftime. 30-second timeout on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semra with you at Auto Breitenbach Stadium at Middleton High School. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania Level 1 of the WIAA postseason. High school football playoffs are here, and the Middleton Cardinals and the Chippewa Falls Cardinals in a one-point game as we approach halftime. Chippewa Falls scored the first 14 of the game. Middleton has scored the last 13 to bring it within one, but a missed point after means it's 14-13 Chippewa Falls with 1:17 to go until halftime. Kicking off right to left, the Middleton Cardinals. It's a good kick that's going to go all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Chippewa Falls will start 1st and 10 at its own 20-yard line. Dennis Semra, the scoring drive for the Middleton Cardinals, aided by a few penalties.
Yeah, 5 plays.
There were only 5 plays on that drive. 35 yards, but what an adventure it was.
Yeah, counting all the penalties in there. Yeah, that was capped by a 7-yard touchdown pass from Pasaglia to Cooney. That was Pasaglia's second touchdown pass of the game. Interesting enough for Cooney, he's caught 10 passes this year, 6 touchdowns. So he's the guy you go to in the end zone. 6'4", just throw it up, jump ball, and that case it wasn't a jump ball. He was wide open in the right corner.
Quality over quantity for the tight end, Drew Cooney. So now shotgun formation. Noah Potter takes the snap for Chippewa Falls. Oh, he's going to pitch it to a receiver coming the other direction. That's Sam Hebert. Hebert gets a block on the outside, but all that running for only a couple of yards for Chippewa Falls. Great play design, but when it's all said and done, that was a lot of mileage to not get very far.
You know what that play had written all over it? Penalty. A hold, a clip, something. He was just dragging out. You knew something was going to happen.
Oh, and sure enough,
and
look at
there's
that.
The flag, what I say.
Some laundry out on the field. And it is holding on Chippewa Falls. So back up the Cardinals on 1st down. We'll redo it with 1:10 to go here in the first half. Man, I was about to say how clean of a game this had been so far in the midpoint of the second quarter. I'm glad I wasn't the one who jinxed it, but wow, have we had a bunch of flags in the last couple of sequences.
You just know at certain situations what's going to happen. And that one, it was just dragged out too much. It was a great call, but he should have been able to cut up, and he could have broken it big if he would have cut up the field.
1st down and 20 now for Chippewa Falls back at their own 10-yard line. Shotgun formation. Potter takes the snap, wants to throw as a receiver. Wow, that was a nice adjustment downfield by Jackson Bolin to make the catch and get 9 yards back out to the 19-yard line, tiptoeing the sideline. Bolin has been an impressive player tonight.
Oh, it's phenomenal. He's over 200 yards offense right now, receiving and rushing the ball.
2nd down and 11 out at the 19-yard line for Chippewa Falls. And again, they go shotgun formation, trying to get points on the board downfield here before halftime. From behind, Potter didn't see the defender coming, and he is brought down for a sack. And Middleton is going to call timeout. Now, this is interesting with a couple of timeouts remaining. Or no, Chippewa Falls is going to call timeout. What do we have here? A scoreboard said flag on the play. I don't see any flags anywhere. Official said Chippewa Falls called timeout. I feel like that doesn't make any sense and that this actually would have been a Middleton timeout. Let's just give the correction on who actually got that sack. It was number 31, Reed Falk, who came up with the big play, Dennis.
He's a wrestler. He used to tracking people down on a wrestling mat. And he had him in his sights, and he was looking for dinner, as they say. Great tackle. And now – again, Middleton gets the ball to start the second half. If you can create a turnover, something, try to get some more points on it, you can really go into halftime really fired up and ready to come out loaded for bear in the second half.
This is a really gutsy call. It is, in fact, a timeout called by Chuck Rakovich for Chippewa Falls. So they're down to 1 timeout remaining. I wonder what his decision-making process is here facing 3rd down and 16. Backed up in your own territory when Middleton gets the second half kickoff and there's 57 seconds to go until the break.
Well, I don't think you want to make a mistake, and if there's any kind of indecision out there on a play or whatever, the last thing you want to have is a fumble or an interception because you weren't all on the same page. So that might have been to preempt a quick strike by Middleton.
Out of the timeout, Potter takes the snap, wants to throw downfield, incomplete, and that stops the clock. Punting unit will come out for Chippewa Falls. They barely drained any clock at all on that offensive sequence. And now Middleton's going to get the ball back, in theory, with great field position. And they have a chance now to double up with a score before halftime and getting the second half kickoff.
That was Owen Heidegger, the wide receiver, number 13, had a step there. If the ball was a little bit closer, he might have been able to make a diving catch, but just outside his reach.
Middleton tries to get to the punt. They won't, but on a hop, it's fielded at the 45 and a return up the middle of the field to the 35. Cutting left, flag is down as the return man is brought down at the 28-yard line for Middleton. That was a nice return by Harrison Armstrong, who had an interception earlier in this quarter. Let's check the flag. Dennis, holding or the field? It's going to be holding.
I think it's holding.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the worst punts you're going to see out of Clary because of the line drive. Outkicked the coverage on it. One of those you just wanted a high one that they were going to either have to, fair catch or hit and roll. But
in some ways, this flag might almost be what best case scenario could have ended up being for Chippewa Falls.
I was just going to say that it could be a break for him there. You have to push Middleton back.
I don't think there's any doubt this penalty flag is going to be against Middleton. We just haven't seen them indicate what it actually is yet. They are going to, it's got to be holding, right? So we'll say it's holding on Middleton and back it up 10 yards to the 45-yard line. So the Middleton Cardinal offense, which has scored twice this quarter to cut the deficit from 14-0 to 14-13, trying to put points on the board before the break. Middleton still has 2 timeouts remaining. Pasaglia throws right. Troy Teff is cut down behind the midfield marker. Great defensive play on the far end of the field. Chippewa Falls able to disrupt Middleton on its first offensive play of this series.
Ooh, big loss there. Loss is 6 on the play.
Second down and 16. Pasaglia quickly takes it, wants to go downfield, middle of the field. Dangerous throw, low and incomplete. So now third down and 16. Clock stops with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
What is this? Either trying to drag the game out here a little bit. Both teams giving the other team an opportunity. Middleton throws an incompletion here and has to punt. Now you're going to give Chi-Hi one more chance.
Third and 16.
Coaches just want to get in the locker room at halftime. I got a feeling now.
Pasaglia wants to get to the end zone. Scrambling left. Now steps back up. Doesn't see the man coming behind. Again, shows the dance moves getting away. Pasaglia takes a shot downfield for Teff into triple coverage, and it falls incomplete. That was an adventure. And ultimately, it ends in an incompletion. And 4th and 16 for Middleton with 13 seconds to go until halftime.
With Pasaglia, Middleton is not out of any game. He flung that thing a country mile. But just getting his elusiveness that's one thing I've noticed from the beginning of the season to now is the confidence he has in his ability to escape. I don't know if you're playing flag football, I'd be hellacious trying to bring down.
I never watched Fran Tarkenton play football, but
that's
based on the stories my dad has told me, Dennis, I think it looked something like that.
Ricky Foggy from the University of Minnesota was the same way against the Badgers. Could not bring that guy down.
Middleton able to punt this away cleanly, and it goes out of bounds with 7 seconds to go until halftime, and I got to think we're going to take a knee and get to the break here. What an eventful second quarter, and what an amazing first half of this Level 1 postseason contest between the Cardinals and the Cardinals.
I don't think we could have picked a much better game. This is great.
Contrasting styles. 2 teams that both finished with identical regular season records of 6-3, a 5 seed and a 4 seed. Chippewa Falls meeting Middleton for the first time ever, and this has lived up to the hype.
Now I'm going to just victory formation and take a knee in the first half.
That is, in fact, what will happen. Potter will take a knee, and we will get to the locker room at halftime. Chippewa Falls hanging on to a 1-point lead midway through this Level 1 playoff game. Chippewa Falls, the number 5 seed, on the road with a 14-13 lead over the number 4 seed Middleton. We'll get the first half thoughts, check in with this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, and take a look at some of the other games going on in the postseason around the greater Madison area. That's all coming up at halftime here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Your
Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it yourself at 2 convenient Madison locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Honda certified technicians handle it all. You can even get flexible payment options. Fix your car now and pay later. Apply online to see your options in seconds with no hard credit check. Make your service appointment online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Zimbrick Honda Service Center on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Hi, it's Eric from Canopy Wealth Management. Our years of experience have prepared us to guide you through your life transitions. Our local professional team brings over 90 years of collective experience in the wealth management industry for the benefit of our clients. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started on your financial future today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks, straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. Can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new Tavern-style pizza, an upgrade to their classic crispy thin crust. Cut into 16 snackable squares and loaded to the edge with bold, flavorful toppings. Try one of their 4 new signature recipes: the spicy chicken sausage, the pesto margarita, the double pepperoni, or the ultimate. Because for a limited time, you can get any large specialty Tavern-style pizza for only $12. Go thinner, go crispier, go bolder with Pizza Hut's new Tavern-style crust. Order online today at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Daniels Construction is a proud employee and family-owned business serving South Central Wisconsin for 71 years. Want to join the team at an award-winning, self-performing contractor that's committed to quality and excellence in every project? They offer multi-trade career opportunities with on-the-job paid training and career growth opportunities. Whether you're looking to start a new project or a new career, Daniels Construction is building better futures, people, and communities. Visit daniels-co.com to learn more.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
When life takes an unexpected turn, turn to Pemberton Personal Injury Law Firm. Pemberton's client-centered approach ensures that you're treated with respect, care, and compassion. Never just another case. With offices in Madison and Baraboo, Pemberton has the experience to secure the justice and compensation you deserve. Serving clients statewide, there are no fees until you win. Trust a firm that treats you like family. Visit Pemberton Personal Injury Law at pembertonpi.com.
UW Credit Union presents the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
Hi, this is Dennis Semrau from Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania here on 100.5 ESPN. We're very excited to partner with UW Credit Union to help bring you even closer to the stories of great young student athletes. Each week, as part of this season of PrepMania, will feature the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. UW Credit Union is proud to support local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. And just like the fantastic student athletes we'll be telling you about all season, UW Credit Union's online banking also goes above and beyond with top-rated service and security that exceeds industry standards. UW Credit Union is here for you, presenting the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week. Learn more at uwcu.org.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson and the Dean Dennis Semrau. Zimbrick Honda has been a proud partner of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road to check out the all-new 2024 Honda Prologue, Honda's first all-electric SUV, or browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Buy local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. At the half, 14-13, Chippewa Falls leads on the road against the Middleton Cardinals here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Time now to hear from this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. For over 90 years, UW Credit Union has helped Wisconsinites achieve their financial goals at every stage of life, offering great rates for greater possibilities. Join today at uwcu.org. UW Credit Union, proud to support all of the area's student athletes. Make sure to listen every week to hear the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. This week, it is Ryan Bussin of the WIAA Warriors.
Our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Ryan Bussin from WIAA High School. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Football player, what's the first sport you remember doing?
First sport, probably basketball. Back way maybe like kindergarten, first grade. Just had a lot of fun with that.
And then you flag football, first football game?
Yeah.
What was that like first time you went out there playing with the guys?
To be honest, I was just breaking away. Every time I got the ball, I was just trying to run as far as I could.
Now in high school, you're a defensive lineman.
Yeah. It's a big switch up.
Yeah, you wish you could carry the ball once in a while?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
When you look back in your time at WIAA, what's going to stand out the most about the school and sports and everything?
Football-wise, I think just the relationships I've made with my teammates and my coaches, I'll never forget that. That means the most to me. And just the people that I've met at school, my teachers, I couldn't ask for anything more from that.
Well, when you take a look at your career here, could you have imagined back-to-back conference championships? You got to go to state last year. Was that all part of the plan growing up?
I mean, I feel like I always had some thought of it, like watching the guys back in 2017 do it. I was like, we got a pretty decent crew here. I feel like we could maybe do it ourselves, so making it happen was awesome.
Yeah, it was tough last year, the last loss.
Yeah.
But you look at what Coach Rice's career has, and what did he mean to you as a coach?
Oh, he was a great role model to have. His energy he brought, like the smarts he had, he was one of the smartest coaches I know, and I thought we did a pretty decent job on his last year.
And then you look at the fact that Coach Graverson now and the new staff, pretty much everybody back, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it been a pretty good transition year for you guys?
I think it's been a very good transition. Coach Graverson has done an amazing job taking over, and just like no step in the road. Like, we're just transitioning. Went very well for us.
Yeah, there are high expectations, right?
Yeah.
So you prefer to have the bar set high versus, hey, we're not going to do too well, right?
Yeah, no. I don't think that low bar was ever even a thought for us. Setting it high has been the standard every year, and keeping it the same way, just like nothing's changed.
Same in the classroom?
Yeah.
Who's been your biggest, inspiration to make you a good student athlete?
I gotta say, on the team, Jackson Lenzendorf. The energy that he brings to the team, passion he has for the sport. I've always tried to kind of be like that. I've always looked up to him, the way that he interacts with people, and I think I've learned a lot from him.
And how about in the classroom?
Probably just all my teachers. Like, I tried to make good connections with them during the year, and just talking to them really inspires me to try hard in class.
Well, I hope you have a great rest of your senior year, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.
So our ESPN Madison UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Ryan Bussin. Take care.
Thank you.
That is this week's UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week, Ryan Bussin of WIAA High School, joining the Dean, Dennis Semmerow. Again, follow ESPN Madison on our social media platforms. Listen to the station every week on 100.5 ESPN to hear the featured UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. A message from the WIAA this postseason. Milk has been building champions for centuries. Why? Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle and low-fat chocolate milk restores post-game muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why pro football players know they're gonna need milk fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonnaneedmilk.com, brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. We're going to check some of the other games going on around the area in the postseason. Coming up next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
UW Credit Union presents the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
Hi, this is Dennis Semrau from Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania here on 100.5 ESPN. We're very excited to partner with UW Credit Union to help bring you even closer to the stories of great young student athletes. Each week, as part of this season of PrepMania, will feature the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. UW Credit Union is proud to support local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. And just like the fantastic student athletes we'll be telling you about all season, UW Credit Union's online banking also goes above and beyond with top-rated service and security that exceeds industry standards. UW Credit Union is here for you, presenting the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week. Learn more at uwcu.org.
The GRB Rays have established themselves as one of the top baseball programs in the Midwest and the country. GRB Academy offers training programs for players of all ages and skill levels. Learn from some of the best baseball coaches in the area and find the program that fits your training goals and your schedule. Spots are filling up fast, so visit grbacademy.com to sign up now. That's grbacademy.com. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
No more waiting to see a general surgeon. Stoughton Health has you covered. We accept over 160 insurances, including Anthem Blue Cross, Blue Shield, Cigna, Dean Health Plan, Humana, and Quartz. Enjoy easy access at Stoughton Health, where most general surgery appointments are available within a week. When it comes to your procedure, trust board-certified general surgeon Dr. Aaron Schwab. At Stoughton Health, we are proud to provide you with exceptional, personalized service. Learn more at stoughtonhealth.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Oh, well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Halftime on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson along with the Dean, Dennis Semrau. We've got a good one. The 5-seed Chippewa Falls Cardinals with a 14-13 lead over the number 4-seed Middleton Cardinals at the break. Dennis, we'll get your first half thoughts in this game coming up in just a little bit, but first, let's check out some of the other games going on for Madison area teams tonight. In Division 1, number 1 seed Waunakee hosting 8 seed Wausau West. The winner of this game likely will get Waunakee if the bracket holds chalk next week in Level 2. If Middleton were to win tonight, since we've seen them a couple of times this year here on ESPN Madison, do you think Middleton could go toe-to-toe with Waunakee?
That's a good question. Waunakee is fighting on all cylinders right now on both sides, and of course they've got their special teams play playing up to the usual. This is the first year Coach Pat Rice is not wrong. I talked to Pat yesterday, matter of fact, and he likes the way the team's progressed under Coach Graverson.
3-seed Madison Memorial in that same bracket also hosting 6-seed Stevens Point tonight. If Memorial wins, they would move on to play the winner of DC Everest and Hudson in Level 2 next week. On the other side of the Division 1 bracket, a couple of compelling contests, including number 1 seed Verona, unbeaten on the year at home, hosting 8-seed Kenosha Bradford. If Verona wins, they will face the winner of Sussex Hamilton, the 5-seed, and Arrowhead, the 4-seed next week. Arrowhead Verona would be a matchup of 2 top 10 teams in our ESPN Wisconsin media poll for the large division schools. That feels more like it should be a state championship game, let alone a level 2 contest next week in the playoffs.
But that's another Sussex-Hamilton 5, Arrowhead 4 game that I would not be surprised to see Hamilton pull that one out.
In Division 2, some compelling contests for teams from our area. Middleton is a 3 seed. I feel like we have not done the Redhawks justice this season. They have had a great season. Middleton has. They're hosting 6 seed Westosha Central tonight. Winner of that game gets the winner of 2 seed Monroe, the Cheesemakers. Champions of their conference this season as well.
They got moved up a division this year because of the competitive factor.
In a Division 2, Monroe hosting Elkhorn tonight, so we'll see who wins that contest. A couple other Division 2 games that we'll be keeping an eye on throughout the course of the night. 3 seed Monona Grove at home against 6 seed Menominee. Winner of that game gets the winner of 7 seed DeForest and the reigning Division 3 champions, 2 seed Rice Lake next week in Level 2. 5 seed Beaver Dam, that one's been a topic of conversation throughout the course of the week. They are on the road tonight against 4 seed Menasha. 2 seed Sun Prairie East is at home against 7 seed Ashwaubenon. A lot of good games going on in Division 2. In Division 3 as well, ran into a couple of Whitnall fans at the Quick Trip in Sun Prairie today as they were heading on the way up to Reedsburg. 5 seed Whitnall at 4 seed Reedsburg tonight. Winner of that one gets the winner of 1 seed Catholic Memorial and 8 seed New Berlin Eisenhower. If you want to keep tabs on that, you can follow along watching our sister station, 94.5 ESPN Milwaukee, and their live stream on the ESPN Milwaukee YouTube channel. 3 seed Stoughton hosts 6 seed Waterford tonight. Winner of that one gets the winner of 7 seed Sauk Prairie and number 2 seed Mount Horeb Barneveld. Dennis?
Running clock halftime, Mount Horeb Barneveld 37-0.
So it sure seems like Mount Horeb is going to advance past Sauk Prairie, and they took care of Stoughton easily in a game we had on PrepMania earlier this season. If that ends up being the level 2 matchup, I feel pretty good about Mount Horeb Barneveld potentially squaring off with number 1 seed Catholic Memorial in level 3. What a contest that would shape up to be. A lot of other good games going on around the state, including in Division 4. Last but not least, let's check a couple of the games going on there. Aquinas is a number 1 seed hosting 8 seed Edgewood, who was able to get into the postseason. 4 seed Lodi is hosting 5 seed Wisconsin Dells. 6 seed Platteville on the road at number 3 seed West Salem. That's an interesting team to keep an eye on throughout the course of these playoffs. And number 2 seed Columbus, who finished the season 1 point away from being ranked the number 1 team in the small divisions in the ESPN Wisconsin media poll. They are the 2 seed in their bracket in Division 4. If they beat Arcadia tonight, they would host West Salem likely next week in Level 2. Another game that could be a potential state championship.
They want another shot. They already beat Aquinas this year. Now Aquinas has got a seed, and they're going to have to host. They have to go there. The Cardinals are playing with a chip on their shoulder in the playoffs.
A lot of fun matchups going on all around the area. Stay tuned for our announcement of where we will be next week here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania for Level 2 of the playoffs. A lot of business to take care of here, though, in the second half of tonight's game before we look ahead to next week. 14-13, Chippewa Falls leads Middleton at the break. Second half kickoff coming up after this on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
This is Devin Robinson from Badger Volleyball, here with Madison's best roofing, siding, and window company, Ridgetop Exteriors. I protect the net at the field house, and they protect your home. They're trusted, local, and affordable. Go to ridgetopexteriors.com today. That's ridgetopexteriors.com.
After a crash with a semi-truck, everything can change instantly. At Gruber Law Offices, we have the knowledge and experience to make sure you're protected. And we're here to help whenever you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Hi, it's Eric from Canopy Wealth Management. Our years of experience have prepared us to guide you through your life transitions. Our local professional team brings over 90 years of collective experience in the wealth management industry for the benefit of our clients. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started on your financial future today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, Dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Great game here in Level 1 of the playoffs between the Middleton Cardinals and the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Chippewa Falls kicking off left to right as we begin the second half of action here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium in Level 2 of the postseason. We welcome everyone joining us here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Going to be in store for a great finish here tonight. Fielded by Armstrong back at the 10-yard line, and the kickoff return brought out just shy of the 20-yard line. Actually, looks like they might give him the ball spotted just ahead of it to the 21-yard line, where Middleton will begin its first offensive series of the second half, trailing 14-13 as they come out for the start of the third quarter. Dennis, what do you think the message was, the Canopy Wealth game plan, one could say, from co-head coaches Joe Poles and Tim Simon at the break?
Well, Middleton got back in it now, again, matching the physical play. Pasaglia in the first half had a great first half, 13-20, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns got him back in it. They were able to mix the run in a little bit, but I think they'll stick with the pass game. They need, though, their defense to step up like they did in the second quarter.
Pasaglia throws on first down. Troy Teff, right side, caught, bounces outside, and gets out of bounds, shy of the first down line to gain, out near the 30-yard line. Actually, they're going to say he tiptoed out of the 27, gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6 on the first play of the second half from scrimmage for the Middleton Cardinals. And Dennis, if you're head coach Chuck Rakovich in his 39th season at Chippewa Falls, let me know in a moment what he said to his squad at halftime here as the game plan for the second half. Pasaglia to throw on second down. This time it's Chase Rogers, breaks a tackle, first down yardage, and he's shoved out of bounds near the 40-yard line. Chase Rogers, who had a big touchdown catch in the second quarter to propel Middleton back into this game, propels Middleton forward for a first down pickup to extend the opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, 77-yard touchdown in the first half. I think the key for Chi-Hi is to get more pressure. They've been putting pressure on the quarterback, but Pasaglia has just been invincible in the backfield. They need to pin him in a little bit, being able to make him maybe throw on the run, but he's been able to set up and run that passing offense to a T.
Pasaglia takes the snap, fake the handoff, throws right side, and it drops to the ground incomplete in front of his intended receiver, Troy Teff. 2nd and 10, Middleton, 11:37 to play in the third quarter. Cardinals with the football trailing 14-13 here in the opening drive of the second half. Winner of this one gets the winner of Waunakee and Wausau West next week in Level 2.
Yeah, and Waunakee 14-7 in the second quarter of that game.
Pasaglia looks for direction from the sideline, from the coaches in the neon hats standing side by side. Here's the snap and a handoff running left side. Elijah Jackson lowers the shoulder up the left sideline near the first down line to gain at the 49. They're going to mark him out, I think, a yard or two shy of it. Yep, back at the 46, it looks like, according to the official on the far sideline. So 3rd down and 3 upcoming after a gain of 7 for the running back, Elijah Jackson, who came into this game, Dennis, with some injury concerns. Not sure if he was going to be able to run the football tonight.
Yeah, and that time they had trips left and went right behind. He had the 3 good blockers in front of him and took advantage of it.
Jackson again showing no concern about any injury status coming into this game. Lowers the shoulder, hammers a defender, gets out of bounds, but not before picking up a first down for the Middleton Cardinals out near midfield. Needed 3, got 5. And into Chippewa Falls territory goes Middleton with 11:03 to go in the third quarter, trailing by 1.
So Middleton want to do, come out and get a nice long drive here, take control of this game.
Pasaglia steps up, fires downfield, has a man, bobbled and incomplete, nearly intercepted by Guyton Patro. The senior defensive back stepped in the way and disrupted it just enough. I thought he was going to have a chance at a good pick of it. And then when he didn't get it, I actually thought that number 20, Jackson Guerrero, had a chance to catch that pass and walk it into the end zone for a touchdown. Both players come up with an empty opportunity, and it's 2nd down and 10 for Middleton.
A disaster written for both teams. 1, the touchdown, or 2, the interception. Ends up just falling incomplete.
Pasaglia waits for the call from the sideline on 2nd and 10 at the 49. Line to gain is the 39. Guerrero goes in motion, Pasaglia fakes the handoff, steps up, looks downfield, extends the play. Now pressure coming. Pasaglia throws for Guerrero for a yard. 3rd and 9 for Middleton next. 10:40 to play in the third quarter of this very competitive Level 1 postseason contest between the Cardinals and the Cardinals.
Yeah, this is a seed that could have gone either way. Middleton, to be honest, did not expect to have a home game. They expected to be on the road, so the players are pretty surprised, and they got to take advantage of it.
Pasaglia on 3rd and 9. Guerrero in motion again. Pressure coming. Pasaglia needs to dance away from it. He's able to get away with a great block, but a flag is down along with it. Pasaglia fires downfield in stride. That catch is made on the right sideline. An outstanding catch by Guerrero. But I think everybody in the building knows that that flag was thrown at the exact time that an offensive lineman put a big block on one of the pursuing Chippewa Falls defenders.
Yeah, it might have been a crackback there.
I was wondering if block in the back was going to be the call here. That's going to go against Middleton, as we all expected. So back it up, and we'll play it again. 10:04 to go in the third quarter, and Middleton will get another opportunity on 3rd down and long. You agree with the call, Dennis?
Not sure on that one, but again, that's really quick. And the official threw the flag so quickly that there's no hesitation.
What do you do on 3rd down and 19 now that Middleton's facing? You try and just get a little bit of it back, or do you try to actually pick it up? I guess we're going to find out. Pasaglia to throw. Pressure coming. Gets away again. Pasaglia standing with all kinds of time. Fires middle of the field. Incomplete in the middle of triple coverage. In and out of the hands of Cooney, the intended receiver, the tight end. Middleton's punting unit will come out on 4th down and 19, and the Cardinals empty on the first offensive series of the second half.
There you want the guys to get behind the sticks. And so you got a chance for a first down, or at least close to one. And then you got to make that decision whether going 4th down, but that was all for naught.
So the punting unit is out. Middleton to kick it away. Standing at the 30-yard line, and a high-skying punt. Fielded at the 30 on the return. I thought that was going to be a fair catch called, but not. And a gain of about 6 on the return for Chippewa Falls. Pretty nice job by Simon Fish, the defensive back, on that return. So,
a lot of guts.
Chippewa Falls comes out for its first offensive series of the half, leading 14-13 on the road at Middleton with 9:31 to play in the third quarter. Talked about the Canopy Wealth Management game plan for both teams here in the second half. At Canopy Wealth Management, they believe in the continued development of partnerships for good within their communities and giving back where they can. The team at Canopy emphasizes building local relationships and believe that values matter and strengthen their communities. Visit canopy-wealth.com to learn more. First down carry for Chippewa Falls goes nowhere. Couple of Middleton defenders in on the stop, including, once again, you don't miss him when he makes a play, number 99, Quan Burks, the senior, able to be a force up front, and a loss of 2 for Chippewa Falls on their first play of the half.
Yeah, Dick and the ball carrier on that one did not stand a chance. Middleton defense swarming the ball right now. They've made some adjustments at halftime. We'll see after that 78-yard run, they've been able to keep the running game pretty much intact. Or in control here.
Senior quarterback Noah Potter, trying to avoid this being his final high school game, wants to play next week in Level 2 of the playoffs. Takes a shot downfield into double coverage, nearly had his man, but it falls in and out of the hands, incomplete. Intended for number 5, Sam Hebert, downfield. 3rd down and 12 upcoming for Chippewa Falls. Clock stops with 8:47 to go here in the third quarter. Dennis, what do you think of Chippewa Falls in the first half and even in the late stages of the second quarter? They had a lot of success running the football with the wing T style offense. They've gone back to more of a shotgun formation here late in the second quarter into this third quarter, and it seems to be less effective against the Middleton defense.
Yeah, they keep switching things up. I asked the coach. They do not have a base offense or defense. They're multiple in everything. Whatever they decide to run that week and whatever they see, adjustments at halftime, they might think that they can go to more of a pro offense.
Middleton fans getting loud, stomping the bleachers here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium on 3rd and 12. to throw. Potter, right sideline. It is incomplete. Intended for his go-to man, Jackson Boland. And Chippewa Falls goes 3 and out on their opening offensive series of the half. So both teams in a bit of a feeling out stage here in the early portion of this third quarter.
Field position game right now. Here's where Clare needs to uncork a long one. More than half his punts down inside the 20. He'd love to get this one inside the 20.
Colin Clary, with pressure coming, is able to kick it away. Armstrong will field it on a couple of bounces back near the 20. Armstrong on the return for Middleton. Outside the numbers, up the left sideline. Nice return for Harrison Armstrong. We'll see where they mark him out near the 40-yard line. That's a nice return and great starting field position for the Middleton Cardinals with 8:31 to go in the third quarter.
That was a 42-yard punt, and Armstrong almost negated it. Brought it back almost to the line of scrimmage. But I thought I heard a whistle for a flag. Nope. Where he thought he stepped out of bounds.
Yep, they're going to give him the 41-yard line, and that is where Middleton will begin its next offensive series here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We thank all of you joining us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel for this contest tonight. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, video producer Pablo Iglesias here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium, bringing you the action in Level 1 of the WIAA State Football Playoffs. Out of the backfield, Elijah Jackson with the catch from Pasaglia on first down, but he's spun down maybe a half a yard behind the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's a loss of 1 for Elijah Jackson back to the 40. Sets up second down and 11 for Middleton, quick to the line of scrimmage. Pasaglia directing traffic. 5 receivers to choose from, and nobody was on the same page there. False start going to go against Middleton to back him up 5 yards.
That was an oops moment of the offensive line. No pointing fingers there.
That's one of those where if they had the loudspeaker to make the announcement, it'd be false start, everybody but the center. Second down and 16 now for Middleton. 5 receiver set. Pasaglia alone takes the snap. 3 defensive lineman pressure, which means Pasaglia has all day to look downfield.
And there's a flag.
And the linemen have all day to commit another holding penalty. Pasaglia throws it out of bounds. And another flag comes in very late from the official who was all the way back in the secondary. So there's going to be a couple of different penalties to review here. With all the time Pasaglia had, you got to assume one is a hold or a block in the back by the offensive line. But I'm curious what the other flag is going to be downfield.
Got to give credit to the Middleton offensive line tonight. They've given Pasaglia a lot of time. Granted, he's been able to, dance around back there a little bit, but for the most part, they've been keeping that pressure off of him.
So when we play our favorite game, Dennis, holding or the field, it is holding on both teams. So negating penalties, and they will replay second down and 16 at the 35-yard line with 7:51 to go in the third quarter.
That's when we're your coach. You see the flag going on in the backfield going, okay, don't make any mistakes. And then the defense holds, so it wipes out the penalty.
Pasaglia with 31 passing touchdowns now on this season, 29 in the regular season, 2 tonight. Hands off for Elijah Jackson running right side, out past the original line of scrimmage and still muscling defenders forward. He's all the way up to the 47-yard line, it looks like. That's a great gain on second down and 16 for Middleton, and Elijah Jackson, he's able to get 12 yards back to set up a very manageable third down and 4 approaching midfield.
That's the 4th time we've seen Middleton play this year, and it's the best that I've seen Jackson run the ball. This is what I think they were hoping out of him when the season started.
Man in motion is Guerrero. Here's the snap. They're going to go back to Jackson. Up the middle. Oh, he's close. Lunging forward, extending the ball as he got to the midfield marker. Needs the 49 of Chippewa Falls. The official will spot him 1 yard short of the line to gain. What are they going to do here on 4th down and 1? Dennis, you say this coaching staff is notoriously not willing to go for it, but look who's out there.
Fridge backfield. Look at this, 99. Quan is out there.
Quan Burks is lined up behind the center. Pasaglia back. Now he comes up. Oh, they're going to let Burks shove him forward. Oh, look at this. Big fella pushing Pasaglia, and that's going to be enough for a first down. They needed one, and I think he got 1 1/3, and that's going to be good enough for Middleton. Yes, they indicate first down Cardinals offense. Way to go, Quan Burks getting involved. Number 99, when he checks in on offense, you know something fun's about to happen. Give him the old shove.
They don't have a uniform big enough for him. I'll tell you, he's the when you say the BMOC, he is the big man on campus.
6 foot, 344. Quan Burks listed, the senior defensive lineman for the Middleton Cardinals. So first down and 10. Pasaglia, handoff Jackson, running right side, tripped up at the 45-yard line, gets about 4 yards on the carry, sets up second down and 6 at the midpoint of the third quarter. 6 minutes to play in quarter number 3. No scoring yet in the second half. Chippewa Falls maintaining its 1-score lead over Middleton.
This is more of the traditional Middleton offense. Grind it out. Just fall forward, get your first down. Move the chains. Can't afford penalties here.
Joey Pasaglia, the quarterback for Middleton, entering the night as the second leading passing touchdown thrower in the state. Eludes pressure. Scrambling left. 2 defenders coming at him. Now dumps it off. It's caught by Guerrero, who cuts upfield. Flag is down. Guerrero with running room. Chopped down shy of the 20-yard line. A lot of mileage for Guerrero. But again, let's check the flag all the way back here near the 45-yard line where the pass was completed. And Guerrero at the end of the play is slow to get up, and that's not good for Middleton. They already lost Gus Carlson, a wide receiver, earlier tonight to an injury. And now Jackson Guerrero a little bit slow to get up as he works his way back. Got some help from Drew Cooney, his teammate, and Guerrero, got to think he'll probably check out of the game here for at least a moment to see what's going on. Looks like he's going to be okay.
Haven't seen Coach Bavery from the basketball team. He's usually here. He's sweating that one out. Guerrero could be his point guard this winter. And he looks like he's walking pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be all right. So Middleton will maintain possession here. We still haven't worked out what the flag was on this play.
Guerrero.
As it stands, it would be a big gain for Guerrero up to the 21-yard line, but it looks like the officials are bringing it back.
That flag went down pretty quick. Illegal man.
Yeah, illegal man downfield going to be the call. It was not number 99. I cannot confirm who it was, but Quan Burks back on the sideline. 5:23 to play here in the third quarter. Middleton and Chippewa Falls.
That is a biggie. A 15-yard penalty now. Makes it a second and 21. Again, the way Middleton wants to be able to run the football, but when you get penalties, you get behind the chains here. That far behind, you're going to have to put it up in the air, and which Pasaglia's done a great job tonight being able to move the ball through the air.
So here's the snap on second and forever. Jackson's able to break through. He lost the football at the end of the run, and Chippewa Falls comes away with it. Elijah Jackson had a big gain. He might have been thinking points, and instead Chippewa Falls gets the ball.
Looked like Fish, one of the defensive backs, was in on the play.
Simon Fish, the senior defensive back, 5'10", 175 pounds, helped knock it out of the hands of big Elijah Jackson, and Chippewa Falls turns the tables with 5:07 to go in the third quarter.
Fish came in with 1 fumble recovery and 4 forced fumbles this year, so he's always around the ball.
And now on first down, here's the pitch. Nowhere to go, and oh, what a big play in the backfield. Jackson Bolin had nowhere to run as Jalen Jeffries came up to knock him down.
Oh, and we got a flag.
A flag is also down. Let's check what the flag is.
This is laundry day here in the second half. We've been seeing so many flags.
Jeffries, number 6, listed as a senior running back on the Middleton official roster, but he comes up with a huge defensive play there for the Cardinals. And that flag is on Chippewa Falls. It is declined by Middleton. They would much rather take the result of the play, which was a big loss, setting up 2nd and long for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals.
Yeah, Jeffrey started out running back. They didn't change the designation on the roster. He's been the starting outside linebacker, 41 tackles coming into this game.
2nd down and 21 after a loss of 11 for Chippewa Falls. Noah Potter wants to throw, takes a shot downfield into double coverage. It's batted away. That was a dangerous throw, and it's incomplete. Great job by the Middleton defense not taking the bait for a potential pass interference call there as well. 3rd and 21 now. Long way to go for Chippewa Falls with a 1-point lead.
That missed extra point is starting to loom large here.
4:40 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, thinking ahead, Middleton has not made a field goal this year, and just 2 made for Chippewa Falls.
You wonder if that could come into play down the stretch. On 3rd and 21, Potter takes the snap, throwing right sideline, up for Bolin. He loses it, and it's nearly batted into an interception. It falls to the ground incomplete. Mike Statzik, the senior defensive back wearing number 3 in the home red uniforms for Middleton, was almost right place, right time on a pinball interception. Instead, Chippewa Falls will kick it away on 4th and 21.
You see athletic Bolin is there. Oh, still almost came up with that play.
So Armstrong back to receive the punt from Chippewa Falls. Who will take advantage as we play here into the 2nd half? Armstrong running right side, has blockers in front to midfield, to the 40-yard line, stays in bounds, cuts back, now spinning forward, and he's all the way up near the 30-yard line before being thrown out of bounds. Harrison Armstrong has been a threat in the Middleton special teams tonight. A great return, setting up a great starting field position spot for the Middleton Cardinal offense.
Could just be the spark Middleton needed here in special teams. Ball again back in deep in Chippewa Falls territory. Got to take advantage of it here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of Chippewa Falls. Middleton trailing 14-13. 4:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Joey Passaglia takes the snap, fake the handoff. It looked like he might have bobbled that snap a little bit. He completes it to the right side for a short gain. Troy Teff on the receiving end, the go-to leading receiver on the year for the Middleton Cardinals. 2nd down and 7 after an official gain of 3. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Middleton down by 1. Offense quick to the line. Passaglia takes it. Handoff. Jackson, who fumbled on the last drive, lowers the shoulder inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Correction, that was actually Kavion Whitelow, number 24, into the game. So Jackson is not out there. That was Whitelow on the carry for Middleton, so that's interesting.
Jackson right here in front of us now. I see him on the sideline.
Got to keep your possession intact when you have a big gain like he had on the last drive. 3rd and 4, Middleton. Fake the give. Throw left side. Low one. Rogers has it, but he is going to be spun backward. Stays on his feet, moving forward to the 24, maybe the 23. Ultimately, I don't think there was really any significant gain on that play. Rogers at the bottom of a pile, now helped up by his teammates. And what does Middleton do on 4th and 4? Ball at the 24-yard line. They need to get to the 20. Offense stays on the field. They're going for it. 3 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, down by 1. Getting to be crunch time in the playoffs. Passaglia takes the snap, wants to throw. Steps up, lots of time. Dancing around, pocket collapsing. Passaglia is going to run. No, he's going to step back and throw. Incomplete.
Caught no man's land there. Do I go? Do I throw? And it was incomplete.
Nowhere to go. Great defensive coverage by Chippewa Falls, forcing a turnover on downs. After the great starting field position for Middleton, they go 3 and out, and Chippewa Falls takes over. 2:44 to go in the 3rd quarter, leading 14-13. And I got to admit, Dennis, it's just now that I wonder if you call it 3 and out when it's a turnover on downs. I think I misspoke there.
I'd say a 4. Yeah, 4.
4 and out.
4 and out.
First down under center. Potter hands it off left side. Not a lot of running room for Drake Dakin. He's brought down after a gain of maybe 1. 2:35 to play and counting here in the third quarter. So Chippewa Falls now, Dennis, they go back to the wing T formation, and you wonder, okay, they're going to try and run the football effectively down the stretch here, drain that clock, and try to get out of Middleton with a win.
Well, their first 2 possessions were 3 and outs. Middleton's had the ball for a good part of this quarter, not been able to do anything. They lost the ball. They had the ball in the was that the 18? They got the ball as far as the 37-yard line on their first drive. They're just not able to take advantage of it. And the last one, this gets to the 24.
Well, so much for the wing T. They go back to the shotgun formation, running left side. Here's the guy who has been the star tonight, Jackson Boland, shy of the first down line to gain, but he gets a big gain to set up third down and short for Chippewa Falls. Boland with both scores for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals tonight. Started the game with a 78-yard touchdown run. Also had a big touchdown reception to extend the Chippewa Falls lead to 14-0 in the second quarter. 3rd and 1. Falls under center. Noah Potter, the quarterback. Middleton's defense looking for a big stop, and this might help. The Middleton fans think it's false start on Chippewa Falls. Let's see what the officials say. Yes, indeed. Back them up 5 yards. That is very significant. Now facing 3rd down and 6 rather than 3rd and 1.
No matter who wins this game, the team that loses is going to go back to the drawing board and go, we had so many opportunities. Both teams here in the third quarter, and penalties, turnovers, just shooting themselves in the foot.
So on 3rd down and 6. Let's see what Chippewa Falls can do. Potter in a shotgun set this time. Receiver set to either side. Potter takes the snap. Middleton brings the pressure. Potter tries to elude it, running right. Now Tux wants to run, but Middleton is there to stop him. And again, it's Jeffries who comes up with the big defensive play, having an outstanding third quarter. Punting unit comes out for Chippewa Falls to kick it away back to Middleton as we approach the final stages of this third quarter. Jalen Jeffries, couple of big defensive plays, Dennis, in this third quarter for Middleton.
Yeah, 2-yard sack credited on that play.
Armstrong, can he return this one? Catches it at the 40, running right side. Flag is down as he gets it into Chippewa Falls territory. Knocked out of bounds shy of the 40. But again, another flag is down, and there's been a lot of laundry out on the turf tonight here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium. I think rightfully so. I think there have been a lot of penalties. I don't want to fault the officials here for being a little, happy with the flag. I think they've been right. It's just been a lot of them.
But as soon as he got the ball, 1001, boom, there it is. Before we even call the name, we should say, is there a flag or not? No, hey, all right, no flag. It's like, how many possessions in basketball can you go without a turnover or foul? Excuse me, on that one. There is, once again, and we're backing them up.
Indeed we are, with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. No scoring of any kind here in this third quarter so far. We'll see if Middleton's able to get a quick strike here before the end of this stanza. 12 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the season for one of these two teams. Hard-fought playoff battle between the Cardinals and Cardinals, Middleton and Chippewa Falls. Whitelow on the first down carry spins forward off of one defender to the 35-yard line for a gain of 3, and that looks like it will be the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go. 1-point game. 5 seed versus 4 seed. What a thrilling finish we have in store in this postseason contest. Middleton and Chippewa Falls with 12 minutes to go. We'll step back in just a moment for the final stretch here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new tavern-style pizza, an upgrade to their classic crispy thin crust. Cut into 16 snackable squares and loaded to the edge with bold, flavorful toppings. Try one of their 4 new signature recipes: the spicy chicken sausage, the pesto margarita, the double pepperoni, or the ultimate. Because for a limited time, you can get any large specialty tavern-style pizza for only $12. Go thinner, go crispier, go bolder with Pizza Hut's new tavern-style crust. Order online today at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that cover a full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm is dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how Midwest Financial Group can help set your future up for success. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Tax planning and fixed insurances are separate from and not offered through Commonwealth.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, fourth quarter, 1-point game in the playoffs. Middleton trailing Chippewa Falls in a 5-4 matchup in Division I. First play of the fourth quarter, Joey Passaglia, the quarterback of the Middleton Cardinals, takes off and is brought down near the 35-yard line for a short gain, setting up third down and a medium distance to go. Passaglia, 31 passing touchdowns on the season, including 2 tonight, to help get Middleton back into this game. They trailed 14-0 in the second quarter, battled back before halftime to cut it to a 1-point game. Neither team scored in the third quarter, and now we're in for a photo finish between these two Cardinals. On 3rd and 6, Passaglia steps up, wants to throw, looking downfield, fires, has a man wide open, it's Teff. Teff needs to get to the 42, gets outside the defender and out of bounds, and he gets the first down. Troy Teff, leading receiver on the year for the Middleton Cardinals, comes up clutch in a third down situation. 1st and 10, Middleton.
You wonder how could he be so wide open, their go-to guy in that area, but he was. And Chip made his reads, and there was Teff open in the left flat. Good call by Passaglia.
1st and 10 at the 46 of Middleton. Line to gain is the 44 of Chippewa Falls. Both teams finished 6-3 in the regular season. Passaglia steps up as the pocket collapses. Has a man open on the left sideline and overshot him off balance, incomplete. 2nd and 10 upcoming for Middleton with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the game.
Colin Clary, number 10, with some great pressure. Got a quarterback hurry on that play.
Dennis, how are these athletes feeling in a moment like this, knowing level 1 of the playoffs, 5 seed and 4 seed, season on the line, careers on the line for many of them?
Seniors, this is it. You're leaving everything out on the field right now.
Let's see what happens here. Back in the game, Jackson with the carry. He fumbled in the third quarter, hadn't been out on the field since. He takes the carry into Chippewa Falls territory by lowering the shoulder, picks up about 5 yards. Out to the 48-yard line of Chippewa Falls, officially a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 4 for Middleton. Both teams with all 3 timeouts remaining. Joey Passaglia and the Middleton offense, seeing if they can complete this comeback. Right now the difference is a missed point-after attempt after a penalty backed up the made point after 5 yards. Passaglia is going to run for it. Oh, and he initiates contact near the sideline, but right after he got the first down. No flag. First down, Middleton on the 5-yard keeper for Passaglia.
That one comes under the category no guts, no glory. And right now he showed his guts taking that hit and got the first down.
You can feel the nervous tension for many of the fans here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium. Chippewa Falls fans that have made the multi-hour drive down from the northern part of the state to take in the first ever meeting between these two teams. Middleton fans packing in, bundled up on a cold October night here at home, trying to cheer on their Cardinals to victory. Passaglia to throw, steps up, middle of the field, sliding catch is made right near the first down line to gain by Chase Rogers. Rogers with a big 77-yard touchdown catch earlier tonight that started the scoring for Middleton. Picks up a big first down for the Cardinals, now up to the 32-yard line.
Teff graduates this year, headed to Marquette to play lacrosse. Next year, this combination, Passaglia to Rogers, could be one of the best in the state.
Both juniors coming back next season for Middleton. Passaglia takes the snap, Handoff Jackson, lunging forward inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. When Middleton's able to set up the offense by picking up 5 or 6 yards on first down, Dennis, they've been in great shape tonight.
Yeah, that's where the lack of a running game during the season has hurt them. You've got to rely so much on the pass. Here, they've been able to open up things just a little bit.
Second down and 3 for Middleton after an official gain of 7. They go right back to the well. Jackson cuts upfield, and I think he's got the first down to the 21. Yes, he does. Middleton on the move. 9 minutes and 22 seconds to play.
10th play of the drive coming up here. Middleton's been able to take some time off the clock, too, and Biggie is then going, and he's going to go for 2 after this.
This has been one of their longest and best offensive series of the night for Middleton. Pasaglia, snap, left side, quick throw, Rogers caught, trying to get outside the defenders to the 15-yard line, where he's pushed out of bounds. Nice gain of about 7 yards again for Chase Rogers. Clock stops with exactly 9 minutes to play. What a fun playoff game. Middleton and Chippewa Falls. We welcome all of you joining it and experiencing it along with us on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jackson spins off a would-be tackler, still shoving forward down to the 5-yard line. Big carry for Elijah Jackson on 2nd and 3. And that's the strength on display, Dennis.
Yes. Yeah, Jackson, 6'3", 215-pound junior. He'll be back next year as well.
This Middleton team could be primed, a team that has been shy of reaching the same level as Verona each of the last 3 years in that great Big 8 rivalry. Those two teams could be going toe-to-toe next season. Here's the snap and a flag. They're going to call this one dead. Whitelow had some running room on the right-hand side, but that's going to be a false start on Middleton, backing the Cardinals up 5 yards on what was 1st and goal at the 6. 8:24 to play. 1st and goal now at the 11-yard line for the Middleton Cardinals. 6 and 3 on the season.
Well, we did have 11 plays in a row there without a penalty.
It was a pretty good run for this game.
That's a good run. And that's why Middleton's got the ball, had the ball down inside the 10.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Look who's in the game.
Man, the legend.
Number 99, Quan Burks, 344 pounds, leading the way with a big block for Whitelow, running right side. Cuts back upfield away from Burks. Burks really had to get out. That's a lot of running for Burks. Pickup of 2 yards for Whitelow. 2nd and goal at the 9. Middleton student section getting into it and excited, cheering on their offense. Chippewa Falls fans on the far end that have made the drive down, cheering on their squad to stand strong on defense. 1-point game in the 4th quarter of the playoffs. Opening round game, Middleton and Chippewa Falls. Pasaglia faked the handoff, throws left side to the flat. It's caught by Cooney. He got hit and lost the football. It's loose. Did Chippewa Falls get it? Did they get it? Yes, they did. Chippewa Falls comes away with a massive turnover with 7:28 to go in the 4th quarter. Stalling Middleton's drive in the red zone. Chippewa Falls has the football.
It looked like Braden Hagman, number 52, defensive lineman, is the one that came up with it. Great play call there. Cooney open and just got popped.
Drew Cooney had the catch. He was all alone on that side of the field until the defense came to come get him. And when they did, Hagman forced it out. Chippewa Falls jumped on it, and now the Cardinals of Chippewa Falls have the football at their own 14-yard line and a chance to try and drain some clock in the mid-stages of the 4th quarter with a 1-point lead.
14-yard line, an 86-yard drive, kill 6 or 7 minutes. That would seal the Cardinals' doom of Middleton. And we got a flag, though.
Yeah, that was a false start. That was a little ugly. It looked like the snap was almost going to come at the exact time that the man came in motion right to left. Not a great start to the offensive series for Chippewa. Or wait, I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
Offsides?
That was offsides on Middleton. They initiated it. So my apologies to the Chippewa Falls offense. That was a offsides penalty on Middleton, disrupting the front for Chippewa Falls. And Chippewa Falls now faces 1st and 5. That's the kind of mistake Middleton can't afford at this juncture. Good news is no time has elapsed yet. Still 7:28 to go. Here's the snap, handoff, up the middle. Nope, Middleton defense waiting. No gain for Jackson Bolin, the senior running back who has both of the scores tonight for Chippewa Falls.
Met in the hole by Quan Burks and Reed Falk there. He had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. They've got pretty much that play diagnosed now down. These were field positions, a big key at the end. So Middleton's got to take some chances here trying to force a fumble, force a turnover.
2nd down and 5 for Chippewa Falls. Handoff up the middle, breaking through at least one tackle. Near the 1st down line to gain, Drake Dakin. He is 1 yard short of it. 3rd and 1, Chippewa Falls. 6:35 to go in the game. Huge defensive opportunity here for Middleton. Chippewa Falls with a great opportunity to extend the drive and drain more clock on this 3rd and short.
That's right, the clock is Middleton's worst enemy right now. Got to get the ball back.
Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Under center, Potter takes the snap. Bolin gets the carry. Bolin shakes it upfield. He lost the football, and I think Middleton jumped on it. Did the Middleton Cardinal defense get it? They did. Oh, wow.
Number 9, Caden Young. Been calling his name all night. Young with his biggest play of the game right now for the Cardinals.
After Chippewa Falls forced a fumble in the red zone of Middleton, Middleton gets it back on a Chippewa Falls fumble with 6:08 to play in the game. Middleton football down 1, starting in Chippewa Falls territory. What a game on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bolin had picked up the 1st down, trying to fight for a little extra yardage. Ball got punched out. Young right on it.
Pasaglia on 1st down, handed off. Elijah Jackson being ripped down as he muscles forward to the 27, and a flag flies from the judge over on the sideline. Came in at the tackle, so let's see what this flag indicates. I have a feeling it may go against the defense this time. At the midway point of the 4th quarter, no scoring in the 2nd half. It is a flag on Chippewa Falls at the end of the play. Personal foul moves it 15 yards forward inside the 15-yard line, now all the way up to the 14. And it feels like we were just here a few moments ago, Dennis.
Yes, we were.
1st and 10, Middleton at the 14-yard line of Chippewa Falls. Clock runs exactly 6 minutes to play. Middleton down by 1. Pasaglia, handoff, running downhill. Jackson inside the 10 to the 8. I love the playoffs, Dennis. This is so much fun. I mean, it's exhausting for the fans here who have a vested interest in this game. And this is fun for us. Flag is down. Looked like they got Chippewa Falls to jump off sides. Nothing doing on the carry for Jackson, but Middleton celebrating, knowing that that was a free play. And it was 2nd and 3, so if this is the penalty we expect it to be, it'll be 1st and goal upcoming for Middleton. And yes, it does go against Chippewa Falls. Dennis, you mentioned the field goal stats for Middleton at the start of this half because this game could come down to a potential kick. What was that?
0 for 2 for Cooney and 2 for 3 for Erickson for Chippewa Falls.
So only 5 total field goals attempted for either team combined this season. Middleton has not made a field goal this year. They don't want it to come down to that. Pasaglia takes the snap and nowhere to run. Oh, great defensive play, disrupting it in the backfield. Braden Jaquish was able to get there, the senior linebacker of the Chippewa Falls Cardinal defense. Loss of 3, 2nd and goal at the 6.
All Middleton's got to do is hang on to the football and position themselves for a field goal. Now you want to try to center it for the kicker.
I think they're still thinking touchdown. I don't think either of the co-head coaches wants it to be come down to a kicker.
You got to think you want a touchdown, but you don't want to do anything that's going to, take points off, any points off the board. 2nd
and goal for Middleton. Pasaglia takes the snap, looking left, has his man to the goal line. Touchdown, Teff! Middleton has its first lead of the night with 4:34 to go in the fourth quarter of level 1 of the playoffs. And it's the combination that's got him here all season. Joey Pasaglia to Troy Teff.
Touchdown number 15 for Teff receiving on the year.
The 32nd touchdown pass of the season for Joey Pasaglia. Middleton 19, Chippewa Falls 14. With 4 minutes and 34 seconds to play, Middleton finishes off the scoring drive to grab the lead. And now the Cardinals look like they're going to go for 2. Try to get this to a 7-point game. This is a big play because Chippewa Falls, if they score, would also need the point after or could elect to go for 2 if they're down by 7 at the end stage of this game. Pasaglia comes up under center, takes the snap. Burks is in there to try and shove him, but he didn't get there. Pasaglia on the keeper comes up short. 2-point conversion unsuccessful. Middleton 19, Chippewa Falls 14. That's a big play as Chippewa Falls prepares to get the football back. What a finish we have in store for you. Back in 30 seconds, Middleton has its first lead of the night on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. We welcome more than 250 of you watching live along with us tonight as Middleton gets its first lead of level 1 of the playoffs, 19-14 over Chippewa Falls with 4:34 to go in the game.
That was a 4-play, 32-yard drive, but it was actually like an 11-play drive because they had a 7-play, got it down there, fumbled, and then Chippewa Falls fumbled it right back to him. Middleton able to capitalize and into the end zone. A great kick for Cooney.
Remember, in high school football in Wisconsin, when the kickoff goes into the end zone, it is a touchback no matter what. You cannot bring it out of the end zone for a return. So Chippewa Falls starts at its own 20-yard line. They have to go 80 yards to try and put 6 on the board to recapture the lead. First time that the Chippewa Falls offense comes out onto the field tonight trailing in this level 1 playoff game. Dennis, how do you think they respond, and what's the message from head coach Chuck Rakovich in his 39th season at Chippewa Falls for his offense?
This is a team that loves to run the football. If they don't have a big play on the run, they're going to have to put the ball in the air eventually, but still plenty of time. 4:34 to go.
Noah Potter takes the snap, handed off, running right side, bouncing off one tackler. Jackson Boland, who has both scores tonight for Chippewa Falls, gets 5 yards, maybe 6, out past the 25-yard line. Give them the 26 for a gain of 6.
The message is ball security, because if you turn the ball over here, you're done. Middleton can either run the clock out, kick a field goal, whatever, and get that two-score margin.
Little confusion for the Middleton offense breaking the huddle. Potter in a shotgun takes it. Handoff again. Boland is brought down from behind. Big tackle, Reed Falk, number 31, able to haul down Boland for a loss on the carry. 3rd and 6, Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, Falk, a state place winner in wrestling. Not quite ready to turn the page in the wrestling season yet. He wants his football season to go on for a few more weeks.
Coming up after the game, we'll award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Still many of the players on the field with a chance to impact the result tonight. Here's the snap. Potter wants to throw. Pocket collapses, and he's going to be brought down. Torrin Petaway, the Wisconsin Badgers commit, gets a big sack in the backfield. Petaway helped up by his teammates after making a big play in the playoffs for his Middleton Cardinals. And a timeout, Chippewa Falls, to talk things over with 3:06 to go in the game after Petaway, when Middleton needed him most, comes up with a big stop in the backfield. Dennis, the Wisconsin commit, shining in the playoffs on PrepMania.
Yeah, second sack tonight. He's got 3 of the year, and his 11th tackle for a loss. Came in last week again with that big fumble recovery return for a touchdown against West. So we know he's got some athleticism. He can run the ball. That time he raced and tracked the quarterback, ran him down.
Fans, a message from the WIAA this postseason. Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roads. Whether you're an athlete or spectator, control your drive on the roads to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed, don't be reckless. 0 in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, a photo finish on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania Level 1 of the playoffs, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. It is 4th down and 15 for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Trailing by 5, they opt to punt the football away. Harrison Armstrong has been outstanding in the return game tonight for Middleton. He awaits the kick. It's a good one. Armstrong fields it at the 47, returnable left side into Chippewa Falls territory. Brought down from behind as he gets inside the 40, down near the 39-yard line. Great return for Armstrong. Middleton has its eyes set on running out the clock and getting out of Otto Breitenbach Stadium with a playoff win.
So you got 2 timeouts, so they're gambling that you can get a stop here.
Chippewa Falls is, after taking that timeout on 4th down, right.
That they can force the turnover here. All Middleton's got to do is just take as much time off the clock as you can. No incomplete passes, no fumbles. Just maintain ball security here, and you can get a first down, and then you'll be able to take a knee.
You're really starting to think if Middleton gets a first down, this game might be over.
Yes.
Here's the snap. Pasaglia, handoff, spinning, and I don't know if there's even any gain. There may be a yard for the running back, Kavion Whitelow. Timeout, Chippewa Falls. All right, so we're going to play the game. 2:44 to go. Chippewa Falls calls its second timeout. They have 1 remaining. If they get the ball back, they would likely have no timeouts and about 2 minutes to go the distance of the field, depending on where they would take over. And now if Middleton picks up a first down, mathematically, I'm pretty sure we could get them to run out the clock here. So it's going to come down to whether Middleton can get a first down on this exact offensive series if their season continues to play likely Wanakee next week.
It goes to show you that it's not, how quick you score. It's when you score. That first touchdown, 78 yards, is that sense of false security. Wow. And we talked about then, Middleton, forget the play. Keep going. You got plenty of game. They've scrapped their way back in it, made it through that third quarter, grinded it out, and got the big play when they needed it. Fumble recovery and the touchdown following. So Middleton Cardinals are in good position here, but we got to take care of the football on offense.
Whitelow, the running back. Pasaglia keeps it, escapes once, twice. He's going to run, and he's got room up the sideline, but oh no, he ran out of bounds.
Yes.
You can't do that. Pasaglia stops the clock by scampering out of bounds on the left sideline. A great effort to keep the play alive and avoid disaster, losing 5 yards, but at what cost?
That's where you needed to take the slide. Slide before you get out of bounds. Keep that clock going. And force them to take a timeout now. They can be able to take a timeout on 3rd down.
3rd and 7. Chippewa Falls has 1 timeout remaining, and this changes the complexion of how this could play out. Pasaglia, 3 receivers left, 1 right, wants to throw. Teff caught it at the shoestrings, breaks a tackle, dives forward for first down yardage. Are they going to say he got it? Oh, it's so close. They're going to spot him at the 28. And it is 4th down and inches. He is just short of the line to gain. This is the season for Chippewa Falls. 4th and inches as Teff came up just short, lunging forward. Middleton will drain the clock as best they can. Taking the signals from the sideline. Quan Burks, number 99 at 344 pounds, is out there. I got to think he's going to try and push Pasaglia, who comes up under center, takes the snap. Burks with the push. Did he get enough inches to pick up the first down? It's close. Waiting for a signal. Middleton thinks they got the first down. Chippewa Falls is saying they stopped him. No signal yet.
Yes.
First down, Middleton. With 1:56 to go in level 1 of the playoffs, Chippewa Falls with just 1 timeout remaining. With the push from big number 99, Quan Burks, Pasaglia gets the first down, and it looks like Middleton is going to get a playoff win.
No doubt about that one. They were going under center. They weren't going to have a handoff. They weren't going to do a pass. Trust your offensive line. And now Middleton calls a timeout.
Yeah, Middleton going to just get all their ducks in a row here with just 1:39 to go in this game, up 19-14 on the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. For over 50 years, Zimbrick Honda's provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and the trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're in the market for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda in Madison today or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Dennis, we've seen the Middleton Cardinals a couple of times this season. In the opener against Bayport, they lost here at home. They fell on the road at Verona. Tonight, trying to get their first win on PrepMania this season, and it would be impressive if they come back from down 14-0 in the second quarter to defeat a really strong Chippewa Falls program.
Yeah, Middleton's tied with Arrowhead. 29 straight playoff appearances. Don't count 2020 because there wasn't a tournament. But they have not been able to get past the first round or second round. So this is a big momentum boost for them. Again, for their offensive line, they made changes down the stretch, and this is the best they've been able to run the football all season long.
Out of the timeout, Whitelow runs right side. You know Chippewa Falls is going to be trying to strip that ball out of his hand, so he's protecting it with his life. Whitelow picks up 2 yards to the 26-yard line, and a timeout. Chippewa Falls, that is their last, with 1:32 to go.
At Chippewa Falls gave it all they can. Middleton, though, made the adjustments at halftime. They were able to, I don't know if maybe switching away from the wing tee was such a good idea. In the first half, they were able to, Chippewa Falls was able to run the ball, mix a couple of passes into Bolin. But I think Middleton keyed on him a little bit more. Every time he touched the ball, there was a flurry, a flock of Cardinals around him. So I think the defensive adjustments that Coach Simon made were pretty good at halftime. But again, win the turnover battle. Actually, Chaha's going to win the turnover battle. Middleton had more.
They're going to win it 3-2, right?
Yeah, but it's all timing on it. Middleton able to take advantage and force out that fumble after they turn it over.
Out of the last Chippewa Falls timeout, Whitelow running right side, trying to strip it from behind. They gave it a good run. Whitelow stays in bounds. That's always important in this situation. He does so along the right sideline, picking up a yard to the 25. 3rd and 8 with 1:15 and counting. Tick, tick goes the clock.
Now you don't fight for extra yardage. You go down if you have to. Here it is, protect that ball at all costs.
This is really interesting timing territory here for Middleton. They're going to have to snap it 2 more times. What will they do here on 3rd and 7 as they drain as much clock as possible? Chippewa Falls hanging on to every last hope to keep its season alive. Pasaglia, handoff, Whitelow, dropped in the backfield, holds on to the football, stays in bounds. 40 seconds, clock continues to run. Chippewa Falls cannot stop it. Middleton will have to snap the football, But I think, Dennis, what they might try and do here is just run around in the backfield and then eventually go down and end the game.
Yes, that's all they have to do, just hang on to the football.
Middleton celebrating as if they are going to win this game. Even the Chippewa Falls players are starting to come up and shake hands with some of the linemen. 9 seconds, 8, 7. It feels like New Year's Eve for Middleton. Are they going to be able to do it? No. Ultimately, a timeout is going to be called here by Middleton with 4 seconds left. So they drained every possible second. 4 seconds left on the clock.
You don't get a penalty. You just, take that timeout, and now you can do a handoff into the line and take the 4 seconds off naturally.
4 seconds remaining. We'll see if they're able to run the clock out in this contest. Middleton trailed 14-0 in the mid-stages of the second quarter. Battling back, it was 14-13 at halftime. That remained the score into the fourth quarter. Middleton was driving in the red zone. Drew Cooney, the tight end, who had also missed an extra point earlier, which was the reason it was a one-point game in the first place, fumbled, but the Middleton defense forces a fumble back from Chippewa Falls, and then Middleton's able to go all the way into the end zone to snag the lead, Pasaglia to Teff. Middleton's defense comes up with a big stop, and now the offense trying to run the clock out one final time, snapping the ball in this game. 4 seconds left. Pasaglia, handoff, Whitelow, right side, stays in bounds. Clock hits zeros. Middleton wins. The Middleton Cardinals advance to level 2 of the postseason. Middleton has a date with Wanakee next week. And on the other side, Chippewa Falls, after leading 14-0, is going back to Chippewa Falls with no game to play next week.
Middleton scored last 19 points of the game. Again, that first touchdown was so quick, and you dig yourself a hole less than 20 seconds into the game. And Coach Simon had talked about that during the season when they've had other games. Just, stay the course. We'll play Middleton football. Don't give up on yourselves. Don't give up on your teammates. And the defense came up with some great plays. Armstrong's punt return yardage was incredible tonight, how they were able to keep Middleton, flip the field and keep Middleton in good position. They were able, Middleton Cardinals getting through that third quarter without giving up a point. I thought that was the key. Because they came out, they had the possession, didn't score, but they got 2 3-and-outs right away out of the Chi-Hi offense. And I thought that was the turning point, because now all that confidence that the Chi-Hi Cardinals had in the first half was gone. Middleton had the momentum, and they were able to ride it out.
Middleton wins it 19-14 over Chippewa Falls. The Middleton Cardinals, the 4 seed in this Division I bracket, advance to play number 1 seed Wanakee next week in Level 2 of the WIAA State Football Playoffs. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes to wrap up tonight's game. 19-14, Middleton defeats Chippewa Falls on PrepMania.
UW Credit Union presents the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week, supporting local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. UW Credit Union is here for every you. Learn more at uwcu.org.
Hi, this is Dennis Semrau from Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania here on 100.5 ESPN. We're very excited to partner with UW Credit Union to help bring you even closer to the stories of great young student athletes. Each week, as part of this season of PrepMania, we'll feature the UW Credit Union Student Athlete of the Week. UW Credit Union is proud to support local student athletes as they grow on the field, in the classroom, and in the community. And just like the fantastic student athletes we'll be telling you about all season, UW Credit Union's online banking also goes above and beyond with top-rated service and security that exceeds industry standards. UW Credit Union is here for you, presenting the PrepMania Student Athlete of the Week. Learn more at uwcu.org.
Introducing Pizza Hut's new tavern-style pizza, an upgrade to their classic crispy thin crust. Cut into 16 snackable squares and loaded to the edge with bold, flavorful toppings. Try one of their 4 new signature recipes: the spicy chicken sausage, the pesto margarita, the double pepperoni, or the ultimate. Because for a limited time, you can get any large specialty tavern-style pizza for only $12. Go thinner, go crispier, go bolder with Pizza Hut's new tavern-style crust. Order online today at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
The GRB Rays have established themselves as one of the top baseball programs in the Midwest and the country. GRB Academy offers training programs for players of all ages and skill levels. Learn from some of the best baseball coaches in the area and find the program that fits your training goals and your schedule. Spots are filling up fast, so visit grbacademy.com to sign up now. That's grbacademy.com. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Fun one tonight in Level 1 of the playoffs in Division 1. Middleton scores the final 19 points to bounce back and defeat Chippewa Falls 19-14 here at Otto Breitenbach Stadium in Middleton. The Big 8 surpasses the Big Rivers, at least in this contest tonight, in the first ever meeting between Chippewa Falls and Middleton. Time now to award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game.
No one out-pizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The Player of the Game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Dennis, I think it's unanimous for the two of us. This week's Pizza Hut Player of the Game, 3 touchdown passes, including a game winner from Joey Passaglia.
Yeah, Passaglia. And what's impressive is after Chippewa Falls had taken a 14-0 lead, the next possession, Passaglia threw an interception on a pass that was batted. But the defense was able to hold, and then Joey comes back, a 3-play drive, a 77-yard touchdown pass to Chase Rogers. That was a momentum switcher right there. They were able to get one more touchdown with less than 2 minutes to go to Drew Cooney, the tight end. And then the game winner, of course, to Troy Teff, his favorite receiver all year long. But Rogers is going to be his favorite next year because Teff will be off on to college. But Passaglia, once again, his ability to create on the run, to avoid the pass rush tonight was incredible. Talk about dance moves on homecoming. He must be a star. I'll tell you that because tonight he made a lot of plays on his own, and he took some sacks when he had to. Just the one interception was his only mistake.
Awesome performance from Joey Passaglia. Only one quarterback threw more touchdown passes in the state of Wisconsin during the regular season than Joey Passaglia of Middleton. 3 more on his resume tonight. 32 now total for the season. And Dennis, I think one thing that was as impressive as any in those touchdown passes tonight, and you mentioned it, he threw them to 3 different receivers. He found a tight end, Cooney. He found Chase Rogers for the big one to get the scoring started in the second quarter, and then his go-to guy, Teff, to close it out and come back and seal the victory for the Middleton Cardinals tonight. It is Joey Passaglia, the junior quarterback of the Middleton Cardinals, tonight Pizza Hut Player of the Game. Pizza Hut's wings are the best thing to happen to pizza night since pizza. Dennis, of course. Introducing Pizza Hut's new big boneless wing bundle. You're going to like this one. For only $15.99, enjoy 16 crispy boneless wings in 2 different flavors, 2 dipping sauces, and a double order of fries. The wings are sauced and tossed to perfection and available in 9 flavors, the perfect bundle for game days, family night, or any tailgate party. I can tell you this, we're going to be having people over for a certain Wisconsin football game tomorrow night. I think the Pizza Hut big wing, boneless wing bundle is going to be our go-to move. Order now on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com.
Is soy sauce one of them?
I think so. I don't know. I have to check all the sauce. They have some really delicious sauces that you can choose from.
Closest one is Mineral Point Road, just a few minutes away.
And we know you know Middleton as good as anybody. Dennis Semrau, thank you so much. The tradition unlike any other. Dennis Semrau pointing out the nearest Pizza Hut location when we award our Pizza Hut Player of the Game here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Middleton defeats Chippewa Falls 19-14. You want to share this message from the WIAA. When you're faced with a challenge of how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award and has been since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Dennis Semrau, final thoughts here in Level 1 of the playoffs on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Middleton with a 19-14 win over Chippewa Falls.
We talked about the keys of the game. The big one was limiting big plays, I thought, for Chippewa Falls. They had the touchdown run and then also the 37-yard pass to Bolin. That was it. And you look at it, the second touchdown was with 9:20 to go in the second quarter. Middleton held them scoreless for the last 24 minutes of the game. Huge factor. So a lot of kudos out to the defense tonight. We have been making plays all over the place. Petaway with a big sack late. Armstrong, just the whole group was incredible tonight.
A great team win for the Middleton Cardinals here tonight at home, coming back from down 14-0 to beat Chippewa Falls and advance, keeping their season alive to Level 2 of the playoffs. Wanakee with a 28-14 win over Wausau West tonight. So it will be Middleton at Wanakee in Level 2 next week.
And that was a non-conference game for these teams for a couple of years. They were off the schedule the last two, so back on it again. Kind of had a feeling this could happen.
Stay tuned for ESPN Madison's announcement of our Level 2 broadcast on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. That will be on our social media platforms on Monday. Stay tuned for our exciting announcement of where we will be next week. Also, before we sign off tonight, I want to give a special thanks to a couple of people. Pablo Iglesias, our video producer tonight. Tremendous job here out at Middleton High School. And Hunter Vaughn was unable to be here tonight. He was scheduled to be on the call tonight, but a little under the weather today, so I stepped in his place. Hunter missed a good one. Usually when you and Hunter get together, you get these games that come down to the wire. So I should have known that stepping in for Hunter at the last moment, we would have had a game come down to the final possession. That's just how it goes when you and Hunter call games. So
feel better, Hunter. We miss you.
I'm sure he'll be back at it next week right away with us, and tomorrow with Badger Volleyball. Huge game in the afternoon. He's the producer of the Volleyball Network, and big one for 8th-ranked Wisconsin, 10th-ranked Purdue in the afternoon before the Wisconsin-Penn State football game at night. Big day for the Badgers tomorrow. Tonight belongs to the Middleton Cardinals on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. 19-14, Middleton defeats Chippewa Falls. They advance to play Wanakee in Level 2 of the Division I postseason next week. Once again, for Pablo Iglesias, for the Dean Dennis Semrau, and for everyone part of our PrepMania team, my name is Jesse Nelson. Congratulations, Middleton. The season stays alive as the Cardinals advance to Level 2. This has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Good night, everybody.